Great show, by the way. Love the Ben 10 crossover episode. We had an introduction to the town of Dury. I hope to God I'm saying that, and I have not fucked that up.
How would you
I
fuck
don't have
that up? Hold up, let me check.
Could be the wrong town. I could have said the wrong
Hold
one.
up, let me check. Yes,
I don't have my notes open
it's duty.
because I'm trying to
Yeah,
conserve
it's
tabs.
duty. Yes, or jury. I don't know how
Dury,
to pronounce
yes.
it actually.
Dury.
Dury.
So, with that being said, we were introduced to a lovely cast of characters as they were taking part or just spectating. Majority of it was just spectating in a town meeting. The people of Dury were telling their warlord / liege lord, Lord Cassian, of their grievances with the town, and his aide, a Delilah Loomgrift, was responding. You learned that potentially, amongst all the other rough housing that Warlord Sidon's men do, that there had been a unconnected disturbance amongst the town recently. Bodies going missing from the graveyard. Some of the more cynical ones in the town, and potentially ones amongst you, kind of came to the decision of, oh, well, I guess they've got to eat.
That was only like
right?
one of us, and it was not me.
That was several townsfolk. And several of the townsfolk and yourselves came to the conclusion that it might
Also
be
not
vampires.
Vampires drink blood,
Oh.
not they don't. How you wouldn't drink a body?
D&D,
You wouldn't.
a Dhampir can drink
You
quite a
wouldn't
lot of
drink a
things.
body.
I'm educated on this. Spitzer isn't too bad.
Yes, but regardless,
God, he's lagging so.
eventually, some of you.
You're lagging. Well, rejoin the call.
Okay,
Hi, Draj.
1 second. Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. If I continue lagging, unfortunately, I'm
Immediately
sorry, but I don't
lagged.
think we can really run a session if you can't.
You're rubber banding very hard.
He just said and left.
Bro really just went.
If I remember
I
immediately
felt that.
starts lagging. Yeah, no, so do I. I used to have a shit internet, so I never make fun of people who have one. I'm so mad I didn't. Oh my god.
The
And
queen
this
really
one
needs
is-
to update the broadband over there.
Right? Yeah. Wait, the queen?
Yeah.
You might be a tad late, buddy. Just a
No,
tad.
no. She can enlist the help of Margaret Thatcher. I mean, they're both down there in hell after
Could
all.
she? I mean, you could use, you know, her bowels as the cable, but that's it, I guess.
Runs a fiber optic cable through the grave of Queen Elizabeth. Just
But I
fucking
mean, that-
sticks a satellite tower on top.
I wish. I mean, you know, to be fair, like it's direct connection to hell, so I guess. Do you
Think of the
they could-
geothermal
could
power.
Wi-Fi that? Yeah. From the heat she gets. Yeah. Why is everyone silent?
I
Shield
don't know.
Fan on, no headset. Struggle.
I'm also in the same boat as Anya, because it's also hot as fuck over here, and I have my fan on me, and my fan does not like to cooperate with my microphone.
I made a ribeye steak
Oh.
today.
Oh,
I'm
you did?
on the opposite side of the room from my fan. So I'm getting no use of the fan. But I'm gonna pretend I am. Fan I am.
All the downside, none of the upside.
Basically.
I have to constantly move my head out of the way of my fan, because I have a fan directly in front of me, not in the outside room, because I'm not a maniac. And so I have to move out of the way every time I use my microphone, otherwise I'm just gonna be getting
I think
a
it's
load of this.
kind
Oh.
of worrying that
Oh.
he's taken so long to rejoin the call.
He's dead.
Oh yeah,
It's not
true.
back in 15 minutes.
The Russian spy got him.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
god. Shmilla's been
Oh,
assassinated.
Not again.
It happens to the best of them. Not to imply that of Willow, but it happens to the best.
And
of
it
us.
also happens to people like Willow.
Yeah.
All right, do I sound okay now?
Yes.
Yes.
Sounds good for now.
For now, yeah.
You rejoined. Yeah, you sound fine.
We shall see. So again, if I do continuously lag, please let me know. But unfortunately, that will be the end of the session because I can't exactly run a session if you guys can't understand me. So, apologies. Some of you saw that Warlord Cassian knelt down and whispered something to his aide, with his helm looking directly at you lot. Right afterwards, she approached and offered you with a job to look into and question the suspect they have of the disappearances of these bodies. She informed you that she couldn't be seen doing it, nor because she's not intimidating in the slightest or even persuasive, and Warlord Casting cannot be seen doing it as the Bidito Coast functions on a very much a might makes right ruling, and if Warlord Casting cannot keep order amongst his town, Sidon will send someone else to replace him. And the replacement will not be pretty. In either form. So, aside from that, you went forth and you questioned the suspect, a Fidden Bergen. After
Delightful name.
several minutes of conversation of if I remember correctly, the topics included vampires once more,
It all comes back to vampires.
the applications of necromancy, sleeping in graves,
The cost of a humanoid
the cost of a human
corpse.
body, and various other things.
It really depends on the buyer.
It does.
And the purpose.
But you met this delightfully British-coded man who pointed with smeared-on eyebrows that pointed you to the direction of the local tavern, the Nag's Head. He was British-coded. I've seen so many people that look and act exactly like him. Now, when you were pointed in said direction, you entered, and Sorrenthus tried to obtain drinks, or a drink, singular, and lie quite heavily about why he wants to talk to Bergen.
He's usually pretty good at it, is the thing.
Yeah, well...
Not this time.
No, I'm fucking around. So, aside from that, eventually you returned and learned that Bergen was a local handyman of the town. And after he came in, you grabbed his attention and started questioning him. You realize he's probably the worst person ever to question. Not because he's actively trying to avoid your questions, but because he's so stupid and obtuse that he doesn't comprehend what you're saying.
My kind of man.
After several bad puns, you eventually got your information that he used to run with some grave snatchers. Grave robbers, apologies. I forget what fucking name I gave them because I don't have my notes
The
in front of me
tomb
right now.
sealers.
The tomb sealers, right? As a point of dramatic irony, because they were unsealing and not sealing.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, totally. No, that is why I fucking remember that one. It was meant to be a bad joke. Regardless, you learned that was several years ago, and since then he's seen them recently with a new leader, a lizard folk by the name of Mezern Kunacht, the name of which is in the campaign VC chat, and that supposedly they've most likely taken residence up in the Hellmouth Caves, caves that are directly a little bit north of here, northwest. Regardless, you all decided to return to the graveyard and set up spots for a stakeout. When you just decided amongst yourselves, with Strenthus hiding by the bushes, closer, Joffrey and Derry hiding in the wagon, and Spitzer in the alleyway, I believe? Or was it Derry in the alleyway? I believe it was
No,
Spitzer
I
in the
was
alleyway.
in the wagon.
Spicer's in that way.
Spitzer. Okay, I need to fucking remember that one.
Again,
that
pronounce
on
it
my
how you
hand real
want. I
quick.
give 0 shits.
No.
Oh,
There's
Cope,
one canon
Cope,
way to
Cope.
say a name. Fuck you.
Cope.
My pen doesn't work that well, so I can't actually write it down. But I got a pen thrown at me. This is
You're
one
welcome.
is just as useless as the last.
Fuck off, it's good.
No, I'm fucking with you. It's fine. Thank you very much.
Bitch,
Right,
give me that pen. That pen definitely fucking works. You're just bad at
Of
using
course it works.
pens.
It's the one you just gave me.
Did you just...
I did because I fucked up what pen I was trying to give. Don't throw shit at me. I'm trying to write down. But regardless, you set up spots for a stakeout. Now, as you did so, you well, a couple minutes previously or hours, you were informed by the suspiciously well-timed messenger from Delilah Loomgrift
It's weird.
that Warlord Cassian would not be able to do his rounds tonight as there was a blizzard coming in.
Like, who
So
does
now
that?
might
That's
be a
like.
good chance to shack up and stake out the place.
I'm sorry for interrupting
After
the
you guys
DM,
had
but
just
just like that's
decided on
just
it.
weird.
That was very well timed on her part and very oddly timed. But
Mhm.
nonetheless, as you found your hiding spots, you quickly realized that light would not be a problem, as Warlord Cassian stood amongst the center of the town upon top of Spire, and as the blizzard began to shift inward, a hammer of dawn was formed in his fist.
Oh, I love
casting this-
Gears of War.
I don't know what
What?
that means. Casting a giant, essentially dome of light and warmth over the town. But you left off with 7 figures approaching through the snow and shadow of the outside world. Is there any questions?
Can I have cast mage armor on? Oh, mage armor on myself.
Yes, I
yeah.
would like to do that too.
Yeah, that's fine.
I have the required question. Please don't smite me. Did we level up?
No,
weren't there, so
it's been
absolutely
one
not.
fucking session. No, we haven't. I
Sorry.
know you want your subclass. I also want my subclass.
What's up? What was the question, Leonard?
Nothing.
Okay. Oh, the
Oh
bot
no,
died.
the bot.
Hold on.
Oh,
Excuse
I
the.
found my
Oh yeah,
internet die for a second.
they fucking neutered Iode somehow. I don't know.
No, that's just the end of the fucking playlist. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
But apart from that,
Alright.
they've also, completely
Excuse the brutal Spider-Man sound.
obliterated.
Hold up.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Spider-Man jump scare.
If there's no. Bring me more pictures of Spider-Man. No. So if there's no other questions, we'll jump in.
Spencer pulls out a convenient picture of Spider-Man from his trunk.
So, we're not going to begin. Apologies for the can crack. We're not going to begin with our group of adventurers taking refuge in their stakeout spots. We're not going to begin with a fight. Instead, we're going to begin several hours beforehand. Now, several hours ago, whilst a lot of you were within the town, and at this point had just received your job offer from Loomgrift, one such individual is not there with the party. One such individual did not make it to the town at all in that time. Not because of any really terrible or epic reason, but more so just because they weren't there.
Tripped over a rock for real.
As they make their way across icy wastes and overall What?
Hmm?
Okay.
Huh?
I heard a noise that threw me off. But regardless, as they move across a wasteland of snow and ice, and towering around them are these giant jutting spears and columns of almost delicately formed sculptures and mountains and hills. As they make their way across this landscape, Phineas, would you say you're prepared for this weather? Would you say you're prepared for the blistering cold of the north?
I mean, I'd say so. I don't think Phineas really gets cold given his circumstances.
Sure, you don't get cold, but are you
He
prepared?
has
Do you
like
have
he has like
equipment?
yeah, he has like a coat and his usual equipment, food if he needs it, knowledge on building fires.
I love talking to people that rarely, if ever, experience cold environments because it's always just, yeah, I got my coat.
You think you're gonna
Basically.
need just a coat?
No, I'm fucking with you, don't worry. But regardless, as you move across this landscape, on the distant horizons, you do see every now and again giant moving silhouettes, potentially ice worms breaking up out of the ice and splitting it with their very spines. But nonetheless, there is a semblance of loneliness, a semblance of peace and isolation, apart from the sound of Apple notifications that randomly pop up out of your throat, bubbling out with a
Google
malicious
napalm
intent.
instructions.
Essentially.
Samsung
Now-
notifications. Don't accuse me of Apple.
Hey, listen, nothing will ever be as bad as the time that I discovered a kid in Siege had their Xbox on voice command, so I tried calling through the game chat to turn itself off and it worked. Now,
No, that's
Modern
that's
problems
objectively
require
funny. You
modern
should do that.
solutions.
You should do
No.
that more often.
Now, no, it fucked me over. It was on my team. But regardless, as you move across in a state of relative ease, in the very far, far distance, maybe an hour or two out, as light is beginning to slip lower and lower to dusk, you see a small, looks to be ruined castle. There were several jutting, taller buildings on the inside. And do you wish to approach? Do you wish to get closer?
Yeah, I'm gonna get closer, but I'm gonna be sneaky about it. I'm not just gonna waltz in.
Absolutely. You avoid the wandering eyes of the inanimate castle. And as you, sorry, I don't mean to be mean, but as you move over boundless ice and snow and all manner of, now you're starting to see broken bits of debris and wooded material, and here and there explosions of stone, almost like someone's thrown great boulders and have shattered on impact. Sun begins to sink lower still and lower still. And there in the distance, you see this clump of figures moving as in unison as a group, as low as they can get toward the town itself, approaching from the northwestern side. You have two options. You can attempt to try and find where the main gate is, or see what this lot are doing. And what is your passive perception?
Will you accept high as shit while I pull up my D&D character sheet?
Is it over a
Huh?
17?
Almost certainly.
Okay.
It is a 24.
Jesus
Fair.
Christ.
I'm assuming expertise and observant.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
What a bitch.
Actually, I think just expertise. Hold on. If I took observant, I didn't mean to yet. Oh, yeah, I did. It's fine. Just take sharpshooter. It's chill. That'll still put me at a 19.
So, as you peer closer at this group, you see that they carry amongst them as these two much larger individuals, still cloaked in the same attire, though you see across their backs is this, to what to them is small, to you is rather large implement of what looks to be like a battering ram. Portable, handheld, presumably used by one person, but they each have a form of it over their, slung over their backs. And these people aren't moving like scouts or hunters. They're moving like mercenaries, like bandits, like hired sellswords, like anyone inclined to look and start a fight. You can attempt to go closer to them, or you can attempt to try and find an entrance. Either option is completely viable. They look as if they're about, essentially, as you can tell, because this is a rather flat landscape, maybe 30-40 minute stalk from you. Town entrance is, again, 30-40 minutes, pretty much an even split.
I'm gonna get closer to them.
Roll me a stealth check. With advantage.
Let's see. That is a 24. 18 plus 6.
Okay. As
Thank you for
these-
picking my two best things.
the DM has to fucking figure out playlist. Okay, this is gonna be annoying. Ugh!
Would you like a playlist of sneaky music?
I have a perfectly fine playlist. The issue is it now cues shit, which I hate, and I have to skip through every song in the playlist.
I think there's a command thing that uncues it.
I hope so. I will look into that later. Right now, you have to deal with the bot jumping in and out, unfortunately. Excuse me. Don't be a bitch right now, please. Please. I've had a very depressing day. I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna murder an inanimate machine.
No.
No, don't
It
kill
was
the
me,
machine.
Barry. I was
You
the
know what
one
would have
who.
helped this if we would have paid attention. You know what would have helped this if we would have paid attention to Aod's
Here we go.
update. That would have helped if we paid attention to Aod's update instead of
No,
deleting
It
it.
would have
Aod's
helped if they
update
didn't
was
update it in the first
spammy and
place.
bad and took up too much space, so I deleted it.
Anyway, as you gotta move closer, creeping along, the sun sinks lower down. These kind of last dragging orange fingers clawing their way down the sky. Night begins to fall, and you start to see this brilliant burst of bright light from the town. Kind of shocks you a little bit. Now, Phineas, how accustomed are you to, in the sense of a hunter stalking prey, stalking an individual?
We'll say very. Just to avoid the long-winded explanation, we'll say very.
Also, while we are doing this, please choose your fucking spells.
Oh, yes. Sorry,
I
I
will
forgot.
not be.
God.
I will
I
not be
forgot I got
reminding.
spellcasting at level 2 and a level 3.
And while I'm on this topic, Austin, if you have not chosen your racial size, please do so. I'm not going to be reminding after this point. So, as you move closer, kind of sink lower down. To anyone,
He says it like I know how D&D Beyond works.
it's right there when you choose your ability scores. But regardless, as you move your way forwards, kind of sinking lower, knees becoming just ever so slightly bent, and almost taking on a, without meaning to, menacing silhouette amongst the night. Anyone looking, they would see, if they could look, that is, they would see something akin to not a skill, not an activity, but almost like a game. As you move closer, winding between snowbank to snowbank. What languages do you speak?
Hold on, selecting spells. I speak Celestial, Common, Dwarvish, and Elvish.
Wonderful.
Huge.
You hear from one of the taller ones with the battering ram slung across them in Elvish. Is this the last one, or are we coming back again tomorrow? Shut it. We'll be here as many times as she needs us to be. All right. As they go moving forward, you have the idea that maybe it's not the best to engage right now, if you even wanted to. And you see that they're making their way very clearly for the wall of this castle, this town, this outpost, and what you now see is a crack in it, showing dawn and daylight inside. Crack, which even with your passive perception is a little bit hard, but as you squint, leads to a graveyard. Is there anything you would like to do? Or just continue following at a distance safely?
Yeah, I'll keep my distance, but keep an eye on these sound clowns.
Absolutely. You watch as they all go to now, maybe 5 minutes away, start to unsling weapons. Two of them, one a little bit more broader shoulder than the others, pull out these rather heavy war bows. You see as they kind of crouch down, the one On the right and one on the left, they whisper in a language you can't understand, but you see soft bits of almost like spider webs creep out of their mouth and wrap around strings of their bows. The leader of them, of the three, would look to be, to lack of a better term, melee of their party composition,
The frontliners.
draws
Oof.
these two long whips out from his sides, kind of unfurls them slightly, rocks his shoulders and lets them start dragging across the top of the snow. The other two, axes and swords each. He watches the big brute who's spoken Elvish before pulls out the I keep forgetting the word for it every time I say it. The battering ram, and kind of holds it almost like a gauntlet or a set of knuckle dusters around the fist. The other one kind of crouches low and ready, almost like a wrestler. As they move forward, you get the impression that even before, these were not denizens of the town, and these people very clearly do not have best intentions in mind, which might not be anything crazy to you, but the subject and how they're going about their business is definitely an oddity. As they move closer, Root speaks up again. What if the warlord's lingering about? He's not. We already know where he is. He can't leave for the rest of the night. We're fine. Now shut up. But what if he's gone against, his rules and took on some gods? If he wants to lose his head as well as his hands, he can certainly try. Now shut up. As they gotta creep closer and closer. Eventually they come upon the wall itself. As they enter, you hear a start from one of them. And the scrabbling of a sword metal meeting stone and scraping across it. And that's when we cut over to the other group. Now, as you see these 7 individuals approach in the far distance, I believe Derry and Joffrey wanted to do mage armor. Is there anything anyone else wanted to do?
I'll give myself a vigilant blessing since there's no one else around.
What does that do? Sorry?
You give one creature you touch advantage on the next initiative roll the creature makes, given we're gonna be on watch here in case anyone comes up creeping.
Absolutely. Is there anything Serenthis would like to do?
I mean, I don't think there's anything I can do, so I've just got my quarterstaff ready. Yeah, I'd say Saranthus is just listening out.
Listening out. I have you roll a perception check for me.
Oh, okay.
Because you can't currently see them. It's just that the people in the wagon in the alleyway saw the individuals approaching, and I'm assuming they don't really want to whisper across a graveyard worth of space.
Set up smoke signals. Easy.
Yeah, mine are. Wait, I mean,
What the fuck?
who
The
knows?
skeletons have smoke now.
I was smoking a fat blunt.
It's all that
Anyway,
bitter toe weed.
Roll me a perception check, please.
Not good. No bueno. 9.
9.
9.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Wow. What is your wisdom modifier?
4.
Well, it's better than his. It's better than his dexterity because you rolled the same as you, essentially. You speak Elvish, don't you?
I do. I speak Common and Elvish for now.
You hear a biting words of "shut up" as you immediately go to tense up and get ready. I have to disconnect the bot and reconnect it, so that ruins all moment of suspense.
God, this sucks.
It really does. I hope they go back. But I need you all to roll initiative, please.
Oh no.
And we're going to transition over to them.
Oh boy.
So I will say, and this is not meant to fuck anyone over. Anya, you and the bandits are essentially considered surprised, which means these guys, because these guys have set up and hidden, they go, and then we just continue as normal in the initiative. That's how we're running it. That's how we're ruling it, and hopefully that'll be it for the future, in terms of having to do this again. Is that cool with you?
Yeah, it's good.
Okie dokie. So, here's what I want. I want you all to roll your
Where's one of
initiatives.
them
Please get
big?
to the roll 20. It's for those old members of Group 5, it's the same as last time. And you are moved over to the map. So, while this is going on, I want Serenthis to add himself here, to the left of these bushes.
Mm-hmm.
The individuals in the cart to add themselves to the cart, and Spitzer to add himself to the alleyway.
Okay.
You can just drag yourself over. You have tokens already made. Add yourselves in the cart, because you were in the cart. Yep. Now, quick thing of clarification. You can stop in these gravestone spaces. However, they are considered difficult terrain to move through, just so you're all clear.
Oh
The holes
boy.
themselves are 6 feet deep, so maybe don't try and not to fall in them. And Anya, you'll essentially be back here on this wall line, because no, I'm not trying to include you. So 25 to 20. Okay. 20 to 15.
18.
Oh no.
Spitzer with the 18.
Oh no.
Anna, I do need you. Sorry, Phineas, I do need you to roll initiative as well.
I've rolled initiative.
They did. It's
Okie
in
dokie.
it's in the roll 20.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
I'm not exactly looking at that right now. Okay, 15 to 10.
Oh, 12.
12. This isn't, guys. Guys.
Aren't
going.
don't half of us have really good decks?
10 to
What is
5.
going
Oh
on?
my god.
7 gamer.
Yay.
7.
Oh, 9.
Minus 1 dex. And
Okie dokie. So Phineas with the 9, Derry with the 7, and Joffrey, what did you get? Joffrey?
Joffrey.
Did Joffrey die?
What?
Kill the manufacturer. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
5.
Hold on.
5?
Five.
Okie dokie. So, now, just to clarify
We're
something.
gambling.
The people that are marked in red are the bow wielders. The purple are the melee, and the big boys are the brutes. So, with that being said, we're going to jump into the actual round. Spitzer, what are you doing?
Oh boy, top around. Man, Vigilant Blessing really paid off. Alright. So upon seeing these guys coming in and that Vigilant Blessing paying off, what do I wish to do? What's the range on this? They're quite a ways a bit away.
The hedge line, again, you can actually see over. The hedge line is not very tall.
Okay.
Also difficult terrain to move through the hedges.
Of course.
Apart from if the individual wagon want to jump over this little point here, you can jump through at just regular movement.
Can't believe they just crashed in a wagon into the fucking
They
bushes
did crash
of
a
their
wagon. That was really-
graveyard
that's-
and then
it's a
just
shame you weren't
left
for
it there.
Anyway, Spitzer, what do you want to do?
So, Spitzer's gonna try. And still trying to actually, you know what? No, shit's bright as fuck. He ain't gonna be able to conceal himself. So he's gonna pop on out from behind us here. Hold out this shield and this light manifest as I'm gonna shoot a guiding bolt at the big man all the way over here.
Absolutely. Roll to hit, please.
Will do.
Is this with advantage or?
That's a 25 to hit.
One second, because I actually need to check that condition. Uno momento. So I believe surprise means it is an advantage.
Well, I got
think so.
25 anyhow for the first roll, so. Yeah, I'll see if I get that 20. Yeah, I'll see.
Okay, 1 second. How does surprise work? Quickly checking.
If you're surprised, you can't move or take an action on your first turn of the combat, and you can't take a reaction until that turn ends. A member of a group can be surprised even if the
Surprise
other
creatures are
members
attacked with
aren't.
advantage because ambush attackers are assumed to be unseen. Yes, so you have advantage.
Then, yeah, that's gonna be a 25 for both rolls.
Holy.
Absolutely hits. How does this guiding bolt look, by the way, as you roll damage?
It.
How do you
Who
cast
here
it?
seen a shooting star? Who's ever just gazed out the night sky, haven't spot one? Whose characters?
I have.
Oh yeah.
Oh, never mind then. I'm
Yeah,
not a character.
whose characters?
Yeah, you're not real.
One,
Get out of here.
one of the brutes kind of points him and goes, "I know that," as it hits him.
So
Quick,
Yeah.
make a wish.
It essentially looks like this comet that fires out. One could assume it was being transported directly from here in this special portal. Of course not. They, of course, just manifested there in the glass dome. Just got spout out. Through the head, just kind of blasting. Probably just like kind of scraping over him and hitting big man right over here.
Okie dokie. So, as it strikes him, dead center, how much damage do you deal?
That is gonna be. That's gonna be 20 radiant. Whoopsie daisy.
Jesus
Good
Christ.
God. You
My
okay?
roll
Did
is-
someone- did
Is he
someone hurt you?
alive?
Yes, he's alive.
Okay.
It's
I'm
a
just
big
worried
boy.
about him.
Of
I'm just
course.
worried about him.
Yeah, it's a big boy.
just ice a man with a comet.
Yeah,
So-
I just threw a whole comment at him. He's fine. Anyways, the next
indeed.
attack roll against big man here is made with advantage thanks to the glittering light on
Is-
target.
do-
So
do
next
you
turn.
want to move?
Could
You have a
you
bonus- you
mark
have your
down-
turn, essentially.
Yes,
Could you
yes,
please
I still have
mark
my
which man is
Yeah,
has
I'll do it.
advantage on him?
Yeah, big man over here.
Okay.
And Spicer, how big are these torches? I presume they are.
They're braziers. They're essentially imagine like a lamppost, about 15 feet off the ground.
Oh.
It's just I can't exactly show that.
Okay, fair enough. Then Spicer,
This whole
using-
area is considered normal light, bright light.
Oh yeah. Okay, so Spicer, what's he's gonna do? He's gonna, after shooting this, he's gonna immediately run over here for cover. And let me check something. Suppose. Yeah, and just for funsies, because I could just do it. Harness divine power, I guess. Actually, wait, no,
Okay.
never mind. My bad. I misread it. My bad.
Well, if that
Never
ends your turn, that'll bring us to
Yes.
Serenthus. Serenthus, please remember, it is difficult terrain. So you have to, if you want to exit the bush, it's 10 feet, as opposed to 5 feet.
10,
What would you like to do?
20,
So Serenthus, it's you, and then it's Derry on
25.
deck. So get ready.
30. Okay, could I get... Would getting here using the pathway require difficult terrain?
No, pathway is normal.
Okay, so I believe I can actually get up there using normal movement speed.
Sure.
40. If I've calculated correctly, because my whole right-click thing doesn't work on Roll20 for some reason. So Serenthus is going to slide out of the bushes and take running, get over to this guy, and I'm gonna whack him with my quarterstaff.
Okie dokie, roll to hit.
Oh, let's see, that's gonna be 26 to hit,
Hits.
double-handed.
I assume so.
That is gonna be 12 bludgeoning.
Okie dokie. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I want to just check something real quick. One second. Yeah, fuck it. So as he slides over and just whams the quarterstaff into the side, I'm also gonna use my bonus action to make an unarmed strike attack with my...
I gave it. He hates it.
Mute yourself, mute yourself, mute.
What the
I
fuck?
told him how it made me feel nauseous.
You are talking.
Oops.
You're all good. That was. Turn my ears a little bit. Right. Unarmed strike.
Sorry.
Roll to hit. You're all good.
Okay, so right, yeah, I dirty 20 to hit. I'm
Absolutely
assuming
hits. Roll for damage.
Cool, max damage for a total of 9 points of bludgeoning. As
Owie, right in my infinity stones.
exact no, but effectively he whams the quarterstaff into effectively the hip of this guy and then just stamps down on effectively the side of the knee, just like trying to crush it inwards, and kind of just nods and Yeah, that ends my turn.
Just come in to fuck up a guy and not. So as you kind of like a baseball slide in, crack down to the hip, and then spring up and just try and stomp in the knee. He lets out a scream of pain at the same time that his friend across the way, maybe they're friends, maybe they're lovers, who knows, also lets out a similar pitched scream from the guiding bolt, striking him dead center. That will bring us to Derry with Joffrey on deck.
History will call them best friends.
So Derry, what do you
They're
want to do?
roommates. Real quick. So I
Yes.
can see these nerds from here, right?
Yes, you can. So essentially, the hedge line is about 5 feet, of which you're all taller than, so you can see.
Okay.
And the wagon puts you at essentially 7 feet up. It's not very-
Okay.
It's high.
Do I have cover inside this wagon, or would I have to like
You are
climb out of it
considered-
to?
You are considered having half cover inside this wagon,
Okay.
I'm pretty
which
sure
is
you
a
can
plus
also,
2 to AC and deck saves.
and I'm pretty sure you can climb over like the overlap of the wagon and the hedge,
Yes,
right?
you can climb
Okay.
through over this at no extra movement cost, and you can absolutely climb down.
Can the headstones be used as cover?
They can, but you will have to actively duck down. Yeah, you can use them as cover. They're considered
Okay,
half cover,
fantastic.
but if you want to go prone, they're full cover.
Fantastic. Okay. I'm gonna blast this guy with good old firebolts.
Absolutely, roll to hit.
Good old reliable.
That is a natural 20.
Nice.
Absolutely hits. Roll for damage, and please tell me how this looks if you would like to.
Fuck them up.
All right, I rolled an 8, so that is 16 points of fire damage. And yeah, he just it's very simple. He was probably just chatting a little bit with Joffrey before he noticed things were going down, and he extends his hand, and it's kind of like an image of fire that you can feel and is real, but it's like at 1 frame a second. And it just skips across the graveyard and hits this guy in the face.
Absolutely. So, as it kind of judders slightly as it just keeps reappearing in spots before striking him dead center in the face, you watch as the side of like a lower half mask kind of lights up before he reaches up to pat it out with a shriek. I believe you said that was 16 points of fire damage?
16 points of fire damage.
Okay, he's looking pretty bad. He's kind of
Cool.
got fucked up.
Is he bloodied, mayhaps?
Looking rough. All right, and then I will.
How does your father look this time of year, Sarinthus? I'll tell you if you tell me.
I don't fucking know.
Okay, yeah, he's bloodied.
All right, then I'll
Okay,
hit the
good
deck,
to know.
and on my turn.
Absolutely. Are you actually going prone, or are you just
Going prone.
flavor? Going prone? Okay, so half of it would stand up, but it's completely fine to go into prone.
Absolutely.
You have full cover. And that brings us to Joffrey.
Yo, how's the big boy that Sarinthus is dealing with
Pretty
looking?
bad. Pretty fucking bad. Pretty miserable.
I'm gonna hit him with a firebolt.
What the fuck? Why did the IO just died again? That's
Fire bolters unite.
Ew, gross.
Imagine using
Imagine
Firebolt when you can
dealing
just hit him with a guiding
elemental
bolt.
damage. Could not be
That-
me. I would never
Exactly.
do that.
I'll
I just
wait
swipe you
till
with the
you.
might of fucking God.
I'll wait till
okay.
you.
So roll to hit, please.
I did. I got a 23.
23 absolutely hits. Roll for damage.
Yippee! Poggers max damage, 10 points of fire damage.
It's looking really, really bad. How does this look, by the way?
As Joffrey peeks over the, because he is really relying on the wagon for cover, sort of timidly, he just sees Sarinthus engaged with this big guy, and just kind of like how a rich person would like wave somebody off, he just flicks his hand upwards, and the fireball shoots out to strike the guy before he ducks back down.
Are you also going prone for full cover?
Yes.
Okie dokie.
Maybe I should
So-
also go prone for full cover. Oh wait. Oh no.
So, as you watch as the Sarinthus, you watch as like just this kind of gracefully cast firebolt comes flickering in and striking the brute again. He similarly kind of like just reaches up, and this time like he looks as if he's so numb to the pain that he just kind of absentmindedly pats it out, and that brings us to the top of the actual round. We are out of surprise,
Yay!
and that brings us to the brutes.
Uh-oh.
The one in front of you, Serenthis, is going to take the battering ram that he's got just kind of clenched around his fist and just drive it down into you. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, you fucker.
Oh,
Okay.
damn it.
Wait, why is this not an attack roll? Okay, 16.
16. Fail.
Fuck.
You go flying 5,
Holy.
10, 15 feet backwards.
Ah, shit.
You are knocked prone and you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. As you watch as he just with one mighty swing just brings the battering ram down into your gut and sends you flying. And I think it's only Spitzer that can see this. The rest of you, actually no, the arc trajectory, yeah, you would all see Serenthis kind of just go up slightly and then back down.
Oh, shit.
He's going to move. He's in difficult terrain because he's a big boy, so 5, 10 is all he can get. He's very over there. He's very clearly trying to get to you. That brings us to the other brute, who is going to. Yeah. How far away is Spitzer? I need to just check something.
100 feet.
95 feet.
95, yeah.
95
And I am behind that
feet.
funny thing.
You are indeed. So you have half cover.
You're like behind a
Yeah.
flagpole.
You watch as Phineas, you would hear this. Also, get off the fucking wall. That's too big for you to climb. You're here. Second time I've had to move you. You
Wait,
watch.
did you get back up on the wall?
Yes. So you watch as Phineas, you hear the kind of the bigger guy on the left curse in Elvish in a phrase.
What does he say?
What does he say?
Yes, I speak Elven. What does
The
he
F-
say?
yes, as
One
do I.
second.
He says the F slur.
I also say
No.
Elvish.
Oh
I
my
also speak
No.
Elvish. Also, please, no.
Okay. You hear this kind of frustrated yell of essentially that roughly translates to piss bollocks. It's not. They don't translate over very well. As he reaches down, and you watch as almost his shoulders seem to double in size. As the very width of him just bulges, and he rips the headstone out and throws. And Spitzer, I need to make me a dexterity saving throw with a +2 bonus.
Will do. Boy, I
super
love
think
these.
he's climbing this wall.
I love these. That's a 5.
5? I fail.
I love them.
You take. Oh boy. You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are also knocked prone.
Yeah,
Oh
Howie.
boy.
gross.
As you watch Spicer, you kind of look up slightly for this, as this singular slab of someone's essentially obituary comes and slams you in the chest and sends you cascading into the ground before just kind of splitting slightly across you. Also, finish. You cannot climb the wall. The wall is that wide. The wall is about 50 feet high,
Would you say you got obituary slapped?
essentially. Now,
Here lies Spitzer, am I right?
that will bring us to Spicer. Spicer, what would you like to do?
Spitzer, sorry.
Motherfucker. I'm gonna. I'm gonna remain prone. Actually, does being prone in this case, given bro throw an entire grave at me, if I just stand there, would I provide a considerable amount of cover?
You already have half cover. He can still see you.
More.
No, he-
Alright. That's fine, half cover is plenty anyhow. As I am just gonna. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna proc my channel divinity, that being Twilight Sanctuary.
Yes.
That's what I'm gonna do as my action. That's what I'm gonna do there.
Okay.
As this kind of dome formulates after Spicer got fucking struck by a missile in the form of a grave. And then, as a bonus action, I'm gonna immediately proc it to give myself 10 HP. Because we've reworked it.
Yes, you have.
It works differently.
Yeah.
That's so you
So-
goofy goobers know.
Does this
Oh,
look
okay.
any specific kind of way? Or not?
You know, like, it looks almost like a planetarium, like this special planetarium is formed around him. Not really the building itself, but more or less the actual like artificial sky part of it. It's just
Absolutely.
formed around him.
Okay, how much temporary HP do you gain?
That's gonna be 7 of them.
7. Would you like to stand up?
Yes, considering I'm not
Okay.
that. And actually, withdraw my movement.
Yes, 15 feet.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna move behind these boxes.
Okie
Cool.
dokie. So, same amount of cover. As you move to the boxes and standing up, just around you erupts with constellations, and that will bring us to the 2 bow users' turns with Strengthus on deck. So be ready. The one in the back is going to spend 10 feet movement to hop over the gravestone. 15, 25, 35, and he can't make the rest of the way. But it's going to watch Serenthus, even from your down position between the brute's legs, as you see him whisper out something that kind of just goes shrieking over the battlefield. He whispers, but it just carries and bounces around in a tongue you can't quite understand, as you hear the words screamed out of "Inscantoist," and the arrowhead appears to just almost radiate shadow as he sends a shot over the wagon to the 2 spellcasters that in their admittedly very heroic act of firebolting have ducked down together and are potentially might be giggling like school children. I need you
They
both to make
probably
me
are.
a
This is so fun.
dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throws. God damn
Dexterity
it.
saving throw.
What bonuses do we have from the cover?
If we're prone, don't
cover.
we? Does it?
Automatically fail, I believe, dexterity saves, don't you?
Oh
Or
no!
disadvantage.
Yeah,
No,
I don't know.
it's
Give me
just
a
disadvantage,
Yeah.
right? Essentially, you have a +5 to dex saves from
Okay.
3/4. But you are prone, so you have. No,
Disadvantage.
prone doesn't do anything for
Oh.
that.
So
You
just
have
Nice.
+5 to
regular
dex saves.
straight roll.
Cool.
Cool.
Not just regular. You have a cover bonus.
Damn, I
Yeah,
have
plus
nothing
5.
added to this. That is a 19.
Did you add the +5?
Oh, then that's a 24.
Yes. Okay, 24.
Is a natural 1 for a total of 10.
Okay, 24 succeeds.
Jeez.
10 fails. Let me get my dice.
That's what I like to hear.
Wait, what? A natural 1 for a total of 10?
+5 bonus.
Oh
plus
right,
dex
plus
bonus.
5 bonus. Oh
Oh,
god.
good.
I was trying to like do the fucking math and I completely was failing and I was
So-
just like, ah.
That is 11 points of piercing damage to those who failed, and 5 to those who succeeded. As
Ouchie!
as the 2 of you watch, this arrow lands. For a brief moment, you're like, before, as it explodes outward and splinters of shade and smoke go piercing around the wagon, striking you in several places that are very painful.
Ow, it's not fun anymore.
That ends this guy's turn. The other one is going to move 5, 10, 15. That's 25 and 30. And can see barely Serenthus. You have half cover because you are prone in this gravestone from your way.
Oh yeah, I'm prone, I
So
forgot that.
+2 to your AC here. And it's going
Yeah.
to attempt to strike you twice.
Eh,
First one being a 25 to hit, which I believe hits.
25
And-
hits, yes.
The second one being a 16 to hit, which I
That
believe misses.
misses.
Absolutely. So you take not a crazy amount, 6 points of piercing damage
Oof, ow, I am bloodied.
as an arrow goes shrieking out over the battlefield in a way that's almost similar to like a thrown toy football. You watch as it almost, as you kind of look and see this gleaming blue arrowhead get closer, almost seems to wind its way around the gravestones before just ramming you directly in the thigh.
Oh, they shouldn't do that. Ah, fuck! Ow.
And that ends their turn and brings us to you, Serenthus,
Okay,
with me on deck.
Question, is the arrow still in my fucking leg? Okay, just break it off. Take care of that part later. Okay. Question, if I was to throw a dart, would that, Would that roll be made with disadvantage?
You are prone, so yes.
Okay. Alright, in that case, I am going to spend 20 feet of movement to stand up,
Okay.
and I'm then going to spend another 5 feet to get up here.
Yep.
How's this guy looking? Pretty bad, right?
Pretty fucking bad.
Okay, cool. Quarterstaff hit. Two-handed.
Yep.
That's a natural fucking 20.
Hits.
Okay, that is 6 plus. Wait, yeah, 6 plus 5. That's 11. Double to 22. He's still up.
Have you ever killed someone before?
I forgot to Oh, I was gonna declare non-lethal and then I forgot.
Yeah, you didn't declare.
No.
How do you want to do this? How do you imagine you
Well,
would
I don't
non-lethally,
declare.
quote unquote, take this down?
God. Okay, so given the turn this has been thrown across the fucking graveyard, having just fallen on a fucking gravestone, he and then shot with a weird ass shadow arrow. He, while still on the ground, breaks off the arrow, drops it to the ground, gets up to his feet, and then with a sweep of the quarterstaff, effectively just whams into the backside of the brute's legs, sending him flying to the ground, and then just landing another hit, effectively aiming for the head just to knock him out, and effectively hitting just above the jaw at the temple.
Absolutely. So as he goes falling backwards, you see the bowman behind him, white eyes lit up with fear and shock as the brute goes falling down, battering ram cascading to the floor, and there's a telltale crack as head hits headstone. Before, as you bring the quarterstaff back, go to crack him, you see slightly that the eyes are already rolled back, but it's too late to stop the motion, and you smack him in the jaw and send his head just snapping backwards. Does that end your turn?
He stands there for just a moment, kind of just in complete silence. And okay, let's see. That's
What else would you like to do?
as he regrips the quarterstaff, still standing there. I'm going to question. Actually, could I crouch behind on these headstones to provide some form of cover?
Half cover.
Would that be my bonus action, or would that be movement?
That's just movement.
Okay, in that case, as he ducks down, and I'm going to also spend a key point for patient defense to take the dodge action.
Absolutely. You crouch down and get ready. That'll bring us to the melees. And you watch as the one in the lead, the one wielding these two long whips of serrated steel, kind of looks around. Almost seems to roll his eyes slightly at one of them falling before raising the left hand, twirling in a circular motion, and saying, "Fan out, wizards of mine." And
I'm in danger.
I have 5 hit points.
I have 15.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit!
well,
Level
Can't
2
actually-
sorcerer gamers.
I know. Isn't it terrifying?
Should have been the sorcerer, dude.
Wouldn't
You
it
watch
be
as he
awesome?
disappears in just silvery mist as he misty steps here.
Oh, piss.
Uh-oh.
10 feet.
Uh-oh.
Anya, I believe the bowmen are the 2 guys in purple.
No, 2 guys in red.
Sorry, 2 guys in red, and the melee are the purple guys. Fuck, I was trying to avoid saying that.
And it's going to use his action to
Is
dash.
Is that the bite of...
I'm sorry.
The man behind the man.
and gets to just about here. And Joffrey, you just hear pushing through brush and the sound of steel scraping across wood as that ends his turn and brings us to the other 2. Again, no one's noticed Phineas, so he's going. This one is going to move 5, 10, 15. Difficult terrain.
This guy's
Uh,
clearly an asshole.
25, 30. It's gonna get to essentially about here. And is going to attempt to attack Serenthus. At disadvantage, because patient defense.
Yeah. And cover, no? Or no?
He's around the point.
Oh, that's completely.
Okay. First one to hit was a natural 1, so miss. For total. Second one. Wow, that's another miss. You watch as he, with 2 lunging swipes of a great axe, kind of leans over the headstone, and you stand back and add it up with the quarterstaff. It's his turn. The other one is in a bit of more of a frisky mood. 10. And can. Alright, that can get there. Sorry. I fucked myself over with how much difficult terrain this map has. Okay. So he can get, with his action, about here.
Told you this thing would need pathways and places to stand, but you went, no, they're tightly packed together, and I went,
But-
okay.
As
Okay.
he kind of strides way over and hops over various headstones, very clearly making his way through the hedge towards one of the spellcasters in the back. That brings us to Phineas with Derry on deck. Phineas, you've just watched an explosion of violence happen and seen one of the big boys fall. What would you like to do?
I'm going to step out, trying to sort of remain stealthy from the people who aren't actively looking at me. I'm going to Hunter's Mark. Tell me right here.
Which one, sorry? Oh, you can no longer see him. He's past the bush line.
Fuck.
Well, does Hunter's Mark specify you need to see them?
I don't
Yes,
think
it
so.
does. It does, and it also is, I believe, 60 feet range.
90-foot range.
Oh, sorry, it is 90-foot range, but it is a creature you can see.
Okay, yeah, so you cannot currently see him.
Okay, well, sorry, homies. I'm going to Hunter's Mark. And then.
Okie dokie.
This is the one that's been hit a bit, hasn't he?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, let me dump my dice out of my box. Okay. And I'm going. The Hunter's Mark. It just looks like a small, gentle crow just seems to land on his shoulder. And I'm going to. You just hear a longbow being pulled back. The fuck
Absolutely.
is my
Oh,
D20
boy.
throws? It's a natural fucking 20 for a.
Nice.
Oh, he's
No, it
dead
hits.
as fuck.
It hits, yeah, roll for damage. So, remember how we roll it? Roll your dice, add your modifier, double it. Or all your dice, add your modifier, double it.
Okay, that's 1d6 for Hunter's Mark. 4. And then. Fucking. 12 plus 4, 16 plus 8, 24.
24. Okay. As you hear the sound of a taut longbow being pulled, and an arrow shoots out, he takes 24 points of damage. And you see the bowman to the one by the down brute kind of turns around with a what the fuck, and catches sight of you as the
I'm
arrow
gonna-
strikes true.
Fuck!
Would you like
I was gonna duck back behind here.
well, you can absolutely still attempt to hide.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
can-
do that.
If you, but well, actually, you don't have the hide action, so he'll know where you are. But essentially, you can gain the benefits of cover and whatnot.
Yeah. If I'm just gonna be getting that, I'll crouch behind a gravestone.
Yes, because it is an action to hide unless you're a rogue, in which case bonus action.
Or a goblin.
Goblin. Or a goblin.
wish
Gobblers.
I would-
Alright. Well, if that ends your turn, that'll bring us to Derry with Joffrey on deck. Derry, you are prone.
Yep.
You're kind of fucked. What do you want to do?
Go
You
get out
can
of
do
there.
a shimmy. You can do a Tallahassee shuffle around the wagon if you want against this guy.
Go get out of
And
there.
he sort of peers over the corner and, like, lifts his hand over the edge and says, "Get out of here!" Dissonant whispers.
Absolutely. What save is that?
There's a wisdom save, 15 DC.
15 DC. That is a 16 total. It's about
Fuck
one.
off.
Hey man, he doesn't have great wisdom, but he rolls where it counts.
Well, still does half damage, so let me roll those
Yep.
real quick. There's a 4. That is 7. And that is 13 for halved for 6 psychic damage.
6 psychic damage. Okie dokie. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I will use my bonus action to spend 2 sorcery points to gain a first level spell back.
Would you like to stand up?
I will absolutely stand up.
Okay, you still have your movement, so 15 feet left.
Good move to the other.
This guy has whips, right?
He does have whips, yes.
Oh, yeah, opportunity attacks.
I stay there.
Okie dokie. So, as you stand up and just lean down and whisper that to him, kind of just looks up and goes, "Oh, trickier one." Just kind of cocks his head slightly. And if that ends your turn, that brings us to Joffrey with myself on deck.
Okay. Joffrey uses half his movement to stand up, dusts himself off as he does, and then he sees this man reverse Homer Simpson emerge from the bush, and he just gives out a little what do you call a skeleton that goes out of the skull? A numbskull, and he's gonna cast hideous laughter.
Good God. What save is that?
It
was
is a
delightful.
wisdom save.
You should roll
That's a 6
disadvantage.
total.
That's a
Never mind.
failure.
Hell yeah, that was a good joke.
Oh, I think this incapacitates him, doesn't it? This is like a fucked spell.
Oh, Hideous Laughter is like fucked up. It's so fucked up. It's just such a fucked up little spell. I love it.
What does it do?
A creature of your choice that you can see, blah, blah, blah. The creature must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration, which is a minute. Yeah. He is prone and incapacitated.
Does he repeat the saves at the end of his turns?
At the end of the turn, yeah.
Okay. You have to excuse me for about 4 minutes because I gotta move downstairs, but I'll keep that in mind. I'll mark him down as prone. Yeah, good job.
You will also have to excuse me as I will too will be moving downstairs. Bye-bye. For now.
The migration.
The Great British-Russian Migration.
I am back to inform you that made me
Yeehaw.
chortle. Thank you.
Yeah, I just looked up skeleton jokes. And I saw one that said snow. I was like, I gotta use it.
So I was gonna say something like, like I've got you dead to rights. I don't fucking know.
Oh, shit.
Ah!
Oh yeah, I guess I'm glad I didn't try to walk away. Woo! Goodness me.
Nobody's ever prepared for hideous laughter.
Exactly. It's like, oh, you're gonna make them chuckle? No, you're incapacitated. Oh, It's
Oh.
just the most unassuming spell. That's what I'm trying to get at here.
My other
Oh.
option was Burning Hands, but I wanted to not have this guy have a chance to respond.
Not fair.
Does Tasha's Hideous Laughter roll if they take damage, or
Double checking.
is it Tasha's Hideous Laughter, or is it just
Um,
Hideous Laughter? Can't remember.
They have
I think it's
advantage
fine.
on the save if they take damage.
Okay. Do they roll on a save, or is it
Or
or do they roll on damage?
They
or
can
is
only
it,
roll at the end of their turn, by the looks of it.
Gotcha.
But they will gain advantage if they are dealt damage.
Hideous Laughter doesn't deal damage, does it?
No, it just knocks them prone and incapacitates them.
What a shitty spell.
Unfortunately, pain isn't very funny. It's a great spell! It's saving both of our asses!
Hey, if you're not killing them, I don't want to hear about it.
Motherfucker, you're at 5 HP! I don't think we can afford to not remove this person from the action economy.
There's no way that your base max HP is 5.
No,
My
we
base
got
max
hit.
HP
We got hit by
no way.
an AOE effect.
Oh. Oh yeah. Alright,
Peter, you wanna move away
I
from
thought
me?
you were just walking around lawless with 5 HP.
I'm afraid that's
Uber
not
negative
possible.
constitution.
Yeah. So that would have to be like -7 total.
I think you'd just be dead. Pretty sure that's how that works.
You wouldn't have made it past level 1.
very sickly.
Rip to all the characters who died during creation. Oh, the British and Russos have died.
Hey, speaking of AoE, you want to move away from me?
I'm about to go prone again. So I guess I'm running the campaign now. This is what we call a hostile takeover.
Yeah, if the DM isn't here in 50 minutes, we can leave, or someone can take over.
Yeah, it's like 10-second rule that it's 15 minutes, right?
Yeah, legally allowed to leave. Legally allowed to take over the campaign.
Legalize nuclear bombs. Damn, this music's intense. I wish there was a game to accompany it.
It's like the most intense waiting music one could muster. I wonder when they'll be back. Ugh, I'm sweating at the prospect. When could I return?
Please don't sweat. Please don't sweat.
I'm sweating all over my keyboard. My keyboard's sort of chicken.
He's morbing. No.
More pain.
I'm glad Willow wasn't here for that. He'd be fucking cackling at the mention of Morbius. It's quite literally his psychological kryptonite.
It's a solid meme, honestly. It still works.
It's stupid.
Even all these
why I
years
love it.
later, nobody
What is a solid name?
is ready for the out of left field
About it.
Morbin time.
What is a solid name?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry
I
about
want
it.
to know.
Don't worry about it.
It's about Morbius. It's
Morbius
Oh,
is a
God,
very
yeah,
solid
I-
name.
Yeah, never mind.
Don't worry about it.
See, I was fucking right.
Shut up.
That's
This is why.
exactly
This is
what he
why.
said.
Wait,
Willow,
what?
you didn't have to prove him so correct.
I'm so confused.
He said if Willow was here, you could definitely just hear him laughing in the background at the mention of Morbius. And then it happened, and Willow's just...
Morbius.
Yeah, Willow's sense of humor is just shot to shit. It sucks.
There's a
Morbius
Morbius
versus
shaped
Morbi
hole in
Bam.
his heart that only we
with that
can
being
see.
said, so you've used half your movement. You watch as essentially you say this to him, and for a brief moment, there's a startling like you're like, oh, fuck, did he power through it before? As he falls down prone, just starts laughing, but his eyes are glaring at you all the while.
I have a quick question. If I were to go
Yes.
prone and break line of sight, would that end the spell?
No, not at all.
Okay. As he falls over,
Oh, for
cackling,
fuck's sake, fucking eye, oh shit, fucking bot.
and that's my Morbius, the fucking music bot committing seppuku.
Just turn on Uzox.
At this point, I'm going to. Where's Uzox?
Just do
We
it,
should go
bitch.
back to Pancake.
Fuck that stupid fucking bot. I miss
No.
old Iode. That was a bitch that knew me.
Old Iode cared.
I have to turn this one down if you know her.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
shit.
Christ.
Who put this on? Did someone put on
Holy
this?
shit.
What?
It started playing Bubble Man.
Sounded like Demi took
I
a
heard
seat.
it.
Now,
Christ.
Bad Bun by Copa Vasia. What the fuck?
I have no clue.
What is happening to music bots nowadays?
I don't use that thing.
Hold on, I'm gonna
You
try
wanna-
something here.
You want to try again with IHOT?
I'm gonna try once more with Uzox because I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, I turned it down to 0, so
Hold on, we'll see if this is okay. That now it's fine. It's a bit loud, but I gotta turn that one down. Okay, sorry.
Yep.
So as you drop prone, you have a bonus action? Is there anything you would like to do?
I give Derry a thumbs up.
Okay. During your pain state, you just look as your Joffrey kind of drops down next to you, and just shoots you a quick thumbs up.
I gain 5 temporary hit points because
no.
when he does
No,
that,
no. That's what Spitz is for.
You're right.
Get
it
over
is
to him.
10.
Get over to him.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, speaking of, I need to
Um,
make that radius. Hold on.
yes, please do. Make it like a muted color or something, just so it's not too fucking glaring.
But also,
Will do.
Willow, you as the DM have to set it to be visible to us.
No, he can. You can too.
How?
If not, I'll do it. It's fine, but you can do it as a player. Okay, so at that'll bring us back to the top of the round with the only brute left on deck. The advantage is gone.
It's been gone.
Yeah, it's been gone. But as Phineas turns around, he's gonna cut the odds. Does you want to go? That's perfect. Thank you. Can anyone else see that radius, or is it just me?
I cannot
You
see
have to
this
you have
radius.
to you have to enable show players.
Yeah, you have to. You're the
Yeah,
one who has
for
to
some-
enable it.
I don't know why, because on the other fucking campaigns, I let other people.
No,
Do
no,
as a
it's
player.
like that in every campaign.
Whatever.
Yep.
You should all be able to see it now.
Yes. Oh, that's a very
Yes,
nice
I can see
purple.
it.
So, he's gonna cut the odds, and he's going to turn back and head for you, Phineas.
Oh, fuck
5,
me.
10, 15. I want you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh god.
I get one punched.
One punch.
Oh, you're about to get yoked.
19 on the die, plus 2.
Success. You are only moved 5 feet backwards, so please move that for yourself, and you take.
I'm against a wall. Unless he wants to hit me up the wall,
You
and I
are.
can get on the wall now.
Hold on. Oh no!
Stop trying to get on the fucking wall.
I'm an archer. I want to be on
He's
the
in,
wall.
he's in the walls. He's in the
you're gonna wish you weren't next to the wall. That activates the Colossus feature, so you take an extra dice of damage. You did succeed, so you're fine. So that's fine. That's 8 reduced to 4 points of bludgeoning damage, as he sends the battering ram into your stomach in a similar way to the Serenthus, except you just slam back against the wall and take another point of bludgeoning. So it takes 8. You take 8 reduced to 4. And he has the movement. The other one didn't have the movement. He's gonna do it again. I need to make another strength saving throw, please.
18 plus 2, 20.
20. Okay. Again with the Colossus feature, so you do take another. That is 11 points of bludgeoning reduced to 5. As again, the battering ram comes down into your chest and just slams you against stone wall. That will end his turn as he looms over you. And you notice almost slightly amidst the eyes, there's these pulsing veins of ice blue. And that brings us to Spitzer.
Can-do. So I've been kind of calculating this a bit. And theoretically, hypothetically, with the 15 of my movement, I can move here. Right?
Uno momento. Yes.
Okay. Just make sure, because there's a couple boxes in the way. I'm not sure how you do it, but alright. So from here, Sparks is gonna shoot on over to try and help
On over.
funny lizard man. And I'm gonna Spicer just built up this almost kind of nebulous cloud, you could say, and kind of shoots it over with his trunk. Just kind of blows it over, like kind of like gust of air. Like, you know how you like the pool noodle and you shoot water out, like that. And he's gonna shoot over here, and it's just gonna expand out right over here, and it's gonna try and cover these goofy goobers. Is casting fairy fire over there. On the 2 to make a
20-foot
deck
cube,
save.
please. Yes.
I
please
will
roll it.
do.
Oh wait, no, I didn't. I don't need to. I just need the 2 to make the dex save because it's gone as soon as it's instantaneous.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one is a 6, and
That
the second one
fails.
is a 12.
Both fail. Both highlighted and have
Nice.
advantage.
Okay.
Have fun.
Thank you.
So I will give them a little skull next to their little bullshits. Okay.
And I'm gonna use
So-
the rest of my movement to move over here.
Absolutely.
And then, knowing these two are in a trailer, I'm gonna. Or trailer? What the fuck am I on about? What? Where am I? Where am I?
In a trailer park.
It's fucking 8 Mile over here. Anyway,
God.
what would you like to do?
Okay, my bad. I've been dealing with trailers as of late. Anyways, I'm
I
gonna.
remember now. It was
I'm gonna then use. I'm gonna then use my bonus action to do my Twilight Sanctuary once again. So
Okay.
I'll roll at 10 HP for you two. Where are you? There you are. That's gonna be 6 points of temp HP to both of you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Bofa.
Nice.
As this kind of like, as this constellation of what you interpret as a shield appears over you. And
Oh,
seems
that's
strong as
quite
ever.
pleasant.
And now end my turn here.
Give him a thumbs up.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, only Derek can see him. Just pass on the thumbs up, guys. That will bring us to myself with the ranged people. He has advantage on him, but he's being a little bit pissy and wants to shoot Serenthis.
Can he shoot me given that there's gravestones and the brute between
Half
us?
cover,
Half cover. Okay, that's how much to my AC?
+2.
+2. So my AC is 20.
It's a miss. And as the arrow gun goes clattering off, he just kind of fuck turns around and lets one off to Phineas. Natural 20.
Oh no.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, that hits.
Where is the 6th level grave domain cleric when you need them? Where are they?
It's
Where'd they go?
I'm trying to do math in my head, but the DM cannot do that. Very, very low. 12 points total of piercing as you are struck
fan
in
of
the
that.
shoulder. How are you looking, by the way, homie?
3 of 24.
Oh boy.
Where's your hit points now, Ranger boy?
Odd
Where are
ranking
yours?
scale,
I'm at half. I'm
No,
chilling.
no, it's not a competition to you dice thirst.
Yes, it is. It absolutely fucking
As he
is.
does this, he's going to difficult terrain 5, 10, and get to the next to you, get over here, and essentially just start aiming point blank towards your head, Serenthis. And that's gonna bring us to no, the other range guy. I'm such a fool.
Ugh.
Who is going to fuck it. I have 20, 25, 30 action dash 10, 20, 30, and then he has his. Thank God he has his bonus action dash. And
Fucking
thank God.
rogues.
Yes, thank God.
Gross.
He can't actually get through the
Gross.
brush.
What an idiot.
What a fucking fool.
But as he goes darting
fucking
off, that'll
dumbass.
bring us to Serenthis.
Okay. Kind of looks to the body of the brute, kind of grimaces and says, that was not me. That was the gravestone. I'm going to the arrow guys have been hitting particularly hard, if I remember correctly. Correct? Right?
I mean, I guess. You've seen that they have access to magical capability. So do the majority of these people, it seems.
Do I hate spellcasters enough? No, I
don't know.
don't.
Wait,
Okay,
what?
fuck it. We're gonna go. We're gonna go for the
Wrong setting, wrong setting.
We're gonna go for the bowman first. Wait, with advantage, right?
Music
With advantage.
fucks.
Yes, with Fairy Fire.
Okay, that's a natural fucking 20 for the quarterstaff.
Knock
bowman.
this bitch out. I love watching
Okay.
Moans succeed.
Max damage.
Yes!
I forgot to declare this as non-lethal again. I'm a fool.
Kill!
I'm assuming you
Kill
want
them
to let me
all.
do that, DM.
1 second. You need to declare it beforehand.
Yeah, I know. I just.
Kill.
Hey, just remember for next time.
Yeah, the next time you kill the next motherfucker in line.
How much damage?
I zone out for 1 second and then
You said
bam.
max damage, so that's double.
If I still, yeah.
So what is it?
So it's 8 plus 7 for a total of 30. Double. So that's double to already double. That's 30.
How do you want to do this?
Let's go.
Given that I've seen this guy fucking aiming at me, he goes to bat at the bow, effectively try and knock it out of his hands as he sees that, okay, this guy's going to aim for me and is going to kill me. He just says, I'm very sorry, as there's this odd glint in his eyes. They do look rather reptilian in their nature, but there's just something a bit off him as he effectively just jabs the quarterstaff in one clean hit, effectively right under the chin.
As you just knock the bow out the way and bring the quarterstaff up, almost like a snooker cue, into the chin, just like the space between. Unfortunately, you weren't intending to hear the sound of snapping and crushing as you crush his windpipe. And he is dead and falls immediately. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I hate this. As he kind of just stands for a second, breathes in, breathes out, and turns to this guy.
Kill.
I'm terribly sorry about your friends. I seem to have a rather bad hand this evening. And I'm going to go for a non-lethal unarmed strike.
Roll me an intimidation check on top of that.
Okay.
What's he get?
So, dirty 20.
You watch as he flinches backwards. Make that with advantage, please.
I'm already making that with advantage.
Apologies. Don't just make
Super
then just make the roll with advantage.
advantage.
No super advantage.
Wait. So it's another natural 20.
Yes, it is!
Look
I
over.
am pugging.
18 and 20. So 20 for a total of 27 as
Wait, 27 damage?
well no, sorry, 27 to hit with the natural 20,
Yeah.
I mean. That's going to be a d4.
Heal. Heal.
Okay, that's going to be 3 plus 5 double 2
16.
16, yes, as he just effectively just whams the elbow into his
Okay, that's rough.
collarbone.
As you just slam in, you hear a snap as he lets out a cry, but he is still standing. Does that end your turn? Do you wish to move?
No, I don't want to move.
Okie dokie.
Can't risk an attack of opportunity right now. Plus they can misty step, so nah.
Okay, so if that ends your turn, that'll bring us to the melees. The leader of which, the one with the whips, is going to attempt to roll out wisdom save.
Yeah.
That is a 17, so that succeeds, I believe.
Yeah.
Ends the effect, but he is still prone because that ends his turn. He can't stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Varying degrees of yeah. What the fuck is that?
You
Yeah.
hit that
However
from-
that
you
makes
hit
you
that
say
from the
yeah.
start.
Yeah.
Just
27
in-
shades of yeah.
Yeah, just inside
Oh
the card.
no.
Okay, that ends his turn. That brings us to this melee guy. When does Fairy Fire... oh, no, it's concentration.
Yes.
Yeah, so
For
you're
1
fine.
minute.
For 1 minute. Okay, Fairy Fire is still up, so he still has advantage on him, but is going to attempt to attack you. We'll say this first attack is at disadvantage because you did scare him. Be glad, because that was a natural 20. The next one is a... you don't have any bonuses to cover here. Next one is a 16, which I believe misses.
Misses.
Absolutely. And his second attack, that's 22. So that
That
hits.
does hit.
Okie dokie. He's gonna make this. He's gonna make this a trip attack, so I need to roll a strength save.
Why do you do
DC
this
15.
to me? So that's 14 plus 1 on the die. 15.
Okay, beats it. But he still gets that extra damage.
Hmm?
He still gets that extra damage.
Ah,
Be very grateful he rolled very low.
I
This
am
is
very
like very
grateful.
bad luck.
How much?
That's 5 points total of slashing. How you looking?
Ow, oofy, owie. Oh no.
As the first one he sends,
Where are your hit points now, monk?
the first one he sends
I just
overhead.
killed 2 guys. What are you talking about? I'm fine. I'm
First
chilling.
one he sends overhead, and you bring the quarterstaff up quickly to deflect and block down, and he just lets it follow down before flicking it back up, cutting you in the calf and racing up your chest. Hurts, but
Train.
thankfully you don't
Oh
stumble.
no.
And that'll bring us to the other melee, who is going to.
So much melee guys.
Yeah,
They're
I
like
know.
me for real, for real.
10, 25, dash, 35, 45, 50,
5, 10, 15,
55,
20.
60. Can only just get there with his action. Doesn't have anything else he can do. So that ends his turn and brings us to Phineas with Derry on deck.
Hi, question. Two questions.
Yeah.
One, how's the guy in front of me looking?
Very bad.
Other than pissed, I'm assuming.
Very bad.
How do you rule drawing weapons? Is it bonus action, free action?
Essentially, object interaction. So it'd be that's you get one of those per turn.
Okay, then yeah, I'm going
So,
to.
so treat it as a 3 action, but just know you get 1 object interaction per turn.
Okay. Does it count if I draw both my swords at the same time?
I believe you need dual wielder for that.
Yeah, you would need dual wielder for that. Other than
Are they short swords?
Yes, they are short swords.
Then no, because they're light weapons. So you can draw both of them at the same time. Yes.
I can draw both of them at the same time?
Yes. Specifically
Then
because
yeah.
they're light weapons.
I'm going to do that. And I'm going to strike out at the guy in front of me because he's still hunter's marked. And I get 1 regular attack and a bonus action just without my modifier because I don't have 2 weapon fighting yet, right?
Without your modifier, yes.
Gotcha. Okay. Natural 20 for the first one. I'm good at fighting.
Yeah.
So that is 2d6 because of hunter's mark. That is 11 doubled 22 plus 4 25. Still standing?
How do you want to do this?
I just like I draw back from where he beat the shit out of me with a battering ram, draw my short sword and slit his Achilles tendon. And then just like push him over. And then sheath the short swords again and draw back the bow.
Well, remember, 1 object interaction per turn. You
Oh,
need to wait
yeah.
for the yeah.
Next turn to draw the bow, but
Yes, next turn draw bow. But for flavor, we can say that. Unless you have your movement you want to try and get across. You're not prone, and moving across the pathway is just regular terrain.
how far away is this guy?
Pretty
Christ.
far.
Oh, can bonus action, I'm going to move my hunter's mark to this guy.
Which guy?
Guy that's stuck in the bush.
Stuck in the bush. Yeah, you can just see him, so yes.
Boy
He
in
is
bush.
marked. We'll give him...
Another crow lands on him.
Absolutely. Okay,
Just little guys.
does that end your turn? Do you want to move, or does that end your turn?
Yeah. Move. I have to move along the path of the gravestones for it not to fuck me.
Essentially, you can move here for 5, and then here for 10. So remember, in D&D 5e, diagonal movement does not cost you extra squares. So it'd just be moving across diagonal. But yes, essentially, as long as you do not directly cross over a gravestone, and they're not inherently in your way, it is not difficult terrain.
I can't see under the big bitch, so I'm gonna go, assumedly, 5.
Difficult terrain to cross over a dead body.
Ah, fuck me.
Yes.
Okay.
If you want to go down to
Yeah,
the
okay.
left, however, or the right, sorry for you, that's completely fine.
5, 10, 15, 20. I'll
20?
stop right there.
Okay. Thank God you did not jump in the 6-foot drop of the hole. That would have been unfortunate.
Not the whole.
Okay. So, if that ends your turn, as you take the short sword, like, sling over the bow of the shoulder real quick, pull out short swords from behind, send one just slashing down towards the Achilles tendon, slit upwards, and you see just a spray of blood that immediately freezes as head hits the stone grave behind you before sliding down dead. Nimbly move across, kind of just like lightly leap over a gravestone, and that will end your turn and bring us to Derry with Joffrey on deck. Derry, you are stood up.
Yes.
The
Do I have
man
to
is no
stay
longer
inside this
incapacitated.
ring in order to benefit from the temp HP, or?
Let me
I don't
let me
remember.
read how I
I
have this.
believe so. Yes.
No, because we've changed it. So Pine, you have to we have to read our DMs.
I haven't written down custom actions need to be owned. Let me look.
Actually, good.
You can make those.
Yes.
All effects granted by this
That's-
aura, and as soon as you leave the aura.
Yeah.
So you'll lose them. Yeah.
If I re-enter, I'm assuming I don't gain them back again.
No.
Okay.
It would need to be another bonus action on his part. So
Okay. Cool.
Like, imagine you're inside a big bubble and you're encased in a bubble. If you leave the bubble, that bubble gets transferred into the big bubble. You no longer have that bubble. And if you just go back to the bubble, you don't have that bubble anymore.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Got it.
You just said the word bubble way too many times. You lost me somewhere in the middle there.
I don't blame you. I lost
So-
myself
so-
partway through.
So Derry, what do you want to do?
Whoa!
Well, all of my really cool stuff would also hurt you, so we're not gonna do that.
That better cool stuff.
You can aim it so it doesn't hit your allies if you just want to hit enemies. You can.
Pretty sure Arms of Hadar.
Yeah, I was about to say Arms of
hit
Hadar.
everyone.
It's kind of a fucking yeah.
Arms of
it
Hadar is going to
that's
hit
from
everyone.
You. Yes, I was thinking more so in terms of Earth Tremor, but sorry, that's my bad.
You can't aim Earth Tremor either. It's just in the area around you.
I mean, isn't
no,
Clockworker
you-
like 10 feet around you?
Yeah, it's a range of 10 feet around you. Each creature in that area, except for you, needs to make
Oh.
a save. So,
I keep forgetting you can't position those. That's my bad.
yeah,
Terrible.
well,
Sorry.
I can position
What
it.
you
I
can
just
do.
can only position it around me. So,
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, you can hop down here, then it'll only nip this guy, right? Actually, no, hit man over here as well.
I mean,
Go
like,
with
if I-
G-Man. Never mind.
theoretically, if I go here, it would still. Oops.
Let's say
Attack of
hypothetically.
opportunity from him as well.
Yeah, it would still hit you.
Let's
So,
say, hypothetically.
Wait, attack of
Oh god,
opportunity.
don't bring Ben Shapiro into this.
Yeah, because he has
I'm not-
whips.
I'm
So that's
not-
10. Yeah, so he has
I'm
10
not
feet. of
gonna-
range. All right.
you
one
have my
second.
consent to get me in the crossfire if you want to hit these two.
1 second.
Don't
one
hit
second.
me.
So first off, you cannot. You can see the guy entering the bush, but if you want a bit of advice, if you were to jump left and down, which is 7 feet, so that's 5 feet of movement, and then climb back up, which would be 10 feet of movement, you can do Earth Tremor here and it not affect any of your allies. Because Joffrey is not on the ground, he is in the wagon, and Spitzer is away from the
Would
wagon.
that not provoke an opportunity attack from the guy with the whips?
No, because
would
you're
not. That
coming
would still
down
be in
into
the,
his
uh,
space. You're
Does
still
this
in
guy
his
not have a
range.
whip?
No. It's the one marked with
Oh.
blue that has the whips.
Oh, okay.
So if you would like to do that, you can, or you can just do cantrips or whatever. What would you like to do?
Again, you have permission to get me in the crossfire if you get those two.
Never underestimate a sorcerer and his cantrips.
I would like. That's actually a pretty nifty idea. It's gonna fuck up though, as usual. Yeah, sure. I'll give that a shot then. I'll hop down here. I'll just say, am I still in the range though? I'm not. That's the problem. I'll lose my temp HP if I don't go here.
Of what? There, yes, but again,
Yeah.
if you do Earth Tremor on that square you just dropped down into, you can do it without affecting your allies. So it's within 10 feet of you. Joffrey is in the wagon.
so he wouldn't be
He would not be affected
in
by it, no.
range. Oh,
He's uplifted off the floor.
true. Okay, fair enough. I'm still not going to do that. I am. It's interesting, but I'm not going to do that. I am going to attempt to. I'll stand right here.
Okay, so you're
And I'll-
balancing on the edge.
Try to dissonant whispers this guy again.
Absolutely. Just remember, he is prone. So I believe Dissonant Whispers specifies that he is it on his turn.
Let's take
Uses
his reaction
reaction
to move.
to move as far as his speed allows.
Sorry,
Okay,
which I
so
believe would be 15 feet
effectively-
crawling,
No, it would be 20 feet.
or however far it is.
Yeah, however far you can. Okie dokie.
Jesus
So that is
Christ, he
a
has
wisdom
some
saving throw.
movement.
And that is a 5 on the die.
That is a
fail.
15 DC.
Absolutely.
I said, get out of here. And let me roll that fucking damage. The 3,
Please do.
5, 1. So 6 points of psychic damage.
Okay. So, 6 points of psychic damage, and immediately, as you say this, just a look of horror comes across his face. As I don't believe anyone within the range of 30 feet of him speaks Abyssal. Correct me if I'm wrong.
So did you
I
say
don't think anyone-
3, 5, and 1?
Yeah. That was
I
just
mean,
me
9.
adding. Don't worry about it.
Not 6, yeah.
No, that I'm rolling. No, that. Never mind. I did the math right.
Anyway,
Don't worry about it.
You're all good. You're all good. Anyway, so those of you within 30 feet, does anyone here speak Abyssal?
No.
9.
Okay, Derry, what is your passive insight?
14.
14. He
Or,
spits out a phrase that might be
10,
interpreted as
excuse me.
10. Okay. Well, 10's fine. It spits out a phrase that might be interpreted as almost an apology as he immediately goes crawling 5, 10, 15, 20 feet away. I don't think this is specific. Well, you're out of range anyway, so you can't take an attack of opportunity. But that ends his turn. Sorry, is that ends your turn? Apologies. No, ends his turn.
I'm going to move.
All right.
Back in.
Anything else you would like to do?
I think that's about it.
Okay. So as you say that to him, and he goes immediately crawling
shit.
away. Joffrey, that brings us to you.
Okay.
Spitzer on deck.
Okay.
You are prone.
I know. I really wish he
Yeah,
hadn't been
no.
moved. This changes things. The fuck do I want to do? Well, I'll stand up first. Use half my move and I'll stand up. And the guy in the bushes, is he under any effects?
He is under Hunter's Mark, which I don't believe does anything for you specifically.
Piss. Alright, I'm gonna firebolt the guy with the whips.
Okie dokie. He is prone, so this would be a disadvantage.
Oh.
There is, however, another guy right there that you can also get if you would like to firebolt him. I will say
Okay.
you will probably want to move 5 feet over, because otherwise Derry is going to be giving him half cover.
Yeah, alright.
Essentially, if you attempt to attack a creature through another creature, they are considered giving the other creature half cover. But yeah, please roll to hit.
Natural 20.
Absolutely hits. Roll for damage.
Nice.
That's 8 doubled to 16.
16. Okay.
No.
That fucks him up. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Go prone.
Literally just lying
Once
on
again,
the
he
fucking
stands up,
ground. What is the
moves. He
strategy? It's
stands up,
working.
moves 5 feet, does another flick of the wrist, sends the firebolt, and then immediately falls back down.
Why does Willow always destroy wagons? Because they're a fucking combat ender. They're mobile.
Too bad you don't
That's
have any
considered-
fucking white phosphorus this time, motherfucker.
It's like fucking whack-a-mole without it popping up and
Considered
down.
Not including a wagon in the combat.
Anyway,
Still like
as
multiple
you
sticks of
kind of-
dynamite in there.
as you kind of lackadaisically jut your palm out and strike him true with the fireballs, that and go prone. That's your turn and brings us to Spitzer.
Okay.
Spitzer, you do see the individual behind you coming at you with an axe.
Yes, I mean, I'm probably facing that way anyhow. So, otherwise, I'm just staring directly at the wagon. Yes, wagon. Uh,
Wagon.
Indubitably.
I mean, it's hard to move here on YouTube, still being radios. Because I do want to back up, but I mean, how do you rule disadvantage with range attacks again? Like, if I'm within 5 feet, that's disadvantage? Or
Yes.
okay,
If you're within 5 feet of him, it's disadvantage. So you
Okay.
can do your range attack and then move up to him.
okay, then I don't have to move at all. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm balling. I'm using my last spell slot to do another guiding bolt on good gentleman in front of me. So let me roll that for you.
Absolutely.
Oh dear.
I love life. Life is fun. Life is fun when some of your companions getting nat 20s here and there, and I just roll up with a nat 1. I suppose it was coming anyhow.
Sorry, what did you get? I missed that.
I want to hold monologue, but now that's a nat 1 for a total of 7.
Fortunately, misses. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Not necessarily. I'm not doing this my bonus action. Because there's no need. You guys already have temporary hit points, so... I suppose I'll merely just kind of... Actually, you know what? Let me read the extent of this again. I'm just mainly reading to see if it does go unconscious. Where are you? Here we are. Oh, that's one. Oh, okay. Pass, dude. Okay. In that case, then I'm gonna move around these boxes, just over here. Say, would you consider yourself fine, Daryl, Dorodovus?
Would I consider myself fine?
If I were to move back here,
I mean, I'm gonna have the same amount of hit points no matter where you are, so it's up to you, dog.
I mean, oh, this guy could change his focus from me to you. If I go back here,
I'm
for
okay with
example.
you moving closer to the big bad, if that's what you're asking. I've got 11 hit points, not feeling too great.
Yeah.
All right, Spitzer. Spitzer, does that end your turn, or would you like to do something else with the bonus action?
Yes.
Make you move.
Yes, I did move. I moved around town behind these
Do
boxes.
you want to do something with a bonus action? You said yes.
Oh no, if you're asking about my movement, no, I'm not doing my bonus action.
Okay. So, as you cast a guiding bolt out towards him, you watch as he brings the axe and almost begins to just cleave it in two as he sends it to the side. If that's your turn, that'll bring us to me. This individual is going to move 10 feet up, kneel down. Oh yeah, motherfuckers. They came prepared for arson. And is going to start a flame. And then move...
Is he setting the wagon on fire? Is that what's happening?
Yes, he is.
Wow,
Yes.
what an unexpected
Yeah,
turn
you
of
just had to
events.
say,
Willow
"Oh, Willow, you're
destroyer
not
of
gonna
wagons.
destroy this wagon." Y'all just had to say, "You're not gonna
He was
destroy
going to
this
do it
wagon."
anyways.
So,
He was
I know that.
Yeah, we all do.
I just want to say this. That's marked there with a little orange circle. He moves that, and then running action dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I guess there. As he squares up and pulls out a blade to you, Spitzer. Those of you in the wagon, I want to clarify this. At the start of every round, that blaze is going to grow by 2 squares. The sense that maybe this isn't normal fire and potentially something on the more arcane side.
What an
As you
asshole.
feel heat of a blaze.
Dick.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
Who
they
would
came here to
use
steal
magical
bodies.
fire against their enemies?
Anyway, yeah, like
Who would
honestly,
do that?
it's kind of a dick move. But that
What
brings
the
us to
fuck?
Serenthus with again me on deck.
Okay, so how's this guy looking? How's this guy looking?
So look, the melee guy in front of you,
Yes.
the one with the little sword.
Mhm.
He's looking okay.
Oh, okay. I have advantage on him given that he's under the effect of fairy fire, correct?
Yes,
Okay,
I should
lovely.
still be going.
All right, absolutely needed that. That is gonna be an 18 plus 7 for a total of 25 to hit with the quarterstaff. Okay, that is gonna be 7 plus 5 for a total of 12 damage, bludgeoning. How's he looking now?
Seen better days.
Bonus action flurry of blows.
How many key points do you? Oh, right, you have a key point left. Yes, by all means.
Remember to clarify if you're gonna do it
I've
non-lethally.
been playing low-level monks
Are you
for
gonna non-lethal it?
years now.
Are you gonna non-lethal it?
These ones, yes. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot.
I was going to hold
No.
off on reminding just to see if I remembered. Would've been
I
funny.
was too. I
move,
said
I'm
declare.
tired.
it
How
the first
dare
one.
you?
Guys, I'm just tired. Again, it's
Go ahead.
okay. For the first one, that is okay. 2 16s for a total of 23.
Both hit.
I mean, no, sorry. The first hit.
Oh, first hit. Yes,
Remember,
yes, hits.
advantage. Yeah. That is gonna be so. Yeah. That's gonna be 3 plus 5 for a total of 8 for the first hit. And for the next one, that is another natural fucking 20.
Well, you knocked him out with the 8. Do you want to hit him after that?
No.
Okay.
Effectively, he whams the quarterstaff into the side, and could I just for pizzazz jump on this little gravestone here?
Hey man, sure. How do you want to do this? Do what you want.
Yeah, effectively just gets onto the gravestone and looks the guy in the eyes as a bit of smoke trails out of his mouth. He says, "I'm terribly sorry about all this," and just effectively just chops very neatly in the neck.
I have marked him with a little green blob to show he is unconscious.
Meh.
As you jump into the grave and just smack him, and he immediately falls limp, unconscious.
Kinda just leans over. Oh, good. This one's still breathing. Okay. Lovely, 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 lovely. Oh shit!
moment, I
And
need to
I'm
check
assuming
something.
I see the blaze.
I need to check something real quick.
What are you checking?
I need to check something here real quick. Essentially, I'm trying to figure out, does relentless endurance work for going unconscious? Prevent you from going unconscious in the first place because unconscious would drop you to 0 hit points. Okay,
So is he
but that would knock him.
conscious?
No, because the first hit, essentially, he goes down, wakes up. The second hit comes in as you just kind of finish him off and just pummel him into the ground some more. I just
Okay.
wanted to figure out if that was spent or not for future reference. He's
Okay, yeah.
unconscious. He's unconscious because the
Okay.
second hit came back to
Yep.
1 hit point and you knocked him the fuck out again.
All right. And I'm assuming I see the blaze from here.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh shit. And I'm going to start moving. Okay, so that's gonna be. Okay. So I'm assuming getting here would be 15 feet, correct?
Yes.
Okay. 15. 20. And now begins the work. 10 to get on the gravestone, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so 30 and 40. I hate this.
Absolutely. So as you stride over the downed individual, sending a kick backwards as he lurches back down to the ground unconscious, take a step up and then just a step over to the next gravestone head. If that ends your turn, that'll bring us to me.
That doesn't my turn, yes.
Question. On the distant whispers, is that the end of the effect, or do they have a frightened condition? What's up with that?
There's no additional condition. It just uses his reaction and runs away.
All right, 20 feet movement, stand up. And 5, 10, 15. Get in there and fuck up Spitzer. Because he does. Does he?
Hit me.
Does he? No, he'd be back here. He wouldn't. Actually, he's whips. He doesn't need to get in close. Spitzer, that's a natural 20 to hit. The first.
Oh dear.
And a 16 for the second. I believe the 16 misses.
Yep, 16 misses.
Okie dokie. That's 10 points of slashing damage to you
Oof.
as the whip goes curling around and just grasps around your left arm for ripping outward. As the next one comes in, you raise it up to block against it, and it just batters against your high uselessly. But 10 points of slashing damage to you, my man. And that will end his
And-
turn.
Because I didn't use my Twilight Sanctuary as a bonus action, I'm gonna use my reaction to immediately gain some temp HP back.
Absolutely. The other individual with the axe is going to move in and is going to attempt to grapple you, Derry.
Oh
They're gonna
yeah.
jump up and attempt to grab your leg. Yes. So I need you
Okay.
to roll an acrobatics or athletics check. Your choice.
Oh, we're acrobaticsing, baby. 8.
You got a 9. Neither of you did too hard. But you are grappled. And he is
We
going
suck at
to
this.
move back at half movement and take you with him.
Uh-oh.
So you're going to move essentially just here.
Okay.
Good news, you're not in the burning wagon anymore?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So that will end that and bring us to Phineas with Derry on deck.
Five, 15, 25, 35, right? I'm dashing, by the way.
Yeah.
And then is it also 10 to get off the things?
Trying to remember difficult terrain rules. Believe so?
Entering and exiting difficult terrain counts as difficult terrain. It took me 10 feet to get onto the tombstone.
45, 50, 55. And then, do I have any vision of any of the bandits on the other side of the hedge?
As of current, no.
I take a shot with disadvantage.
You do not have visual at all, so I would honestly say no. Yeah, because it'd be essentially to even try and discern where they were. It would be a perception check to see if you can guess at it, because no one's active. Like if they were stood on the wagon, absolutely, but they're not. So not right now.
Okay, then I'll take 60 right here.
Okie dokie. So does that end your turn?
Yes.
Absolutely. Now, the end. If that ends your turn, that'll bring us to Derry, with Joffrey on deck.
One of these two is fucked up, right?
They're both a little bit fucked up.
Which one took? One of them took like a big hit.
The
red
it
guy?
was the
Or is it
red
this
guy.
guy?
Let me check. The red guy has not taken any hits yet. No.
Oh, okay. This guy's taking a hit.
Yes.
All right. Same trick, gamers. Could tell this guy to fuck off. Give me a wisdom saving throw, please. Distant
Taller than
whisper
you.
right into his ear.
Absolutely, that's an 18.
Fuck off.
You maybe didn't want him to succeed that anyway, considering he's holding you.
I mean, that would mean he would have to relinquish the grapple and move away from.
He has to move away from me. He can't move with me. But
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
Dissonant Whispers.
5, 8.
Dissonant Whispers is very specific.
13.
how it's
So
like
13 halved,
works
6
in
points of
terms of-
psychic damage to this guy.
Absolutely. 6 points of psychic damage. He's looking rough. He's looking rough. Do you say? Wait, sorry. Did you say fuck off or go away?
As he's got me, I just like grab him by the hair and just like hiss into his ear, like telling him to fuck off and let go.
I thought he said hiss into his ear. I was going to say, please don't.
No,
Please, I don't have many limits, but please don't.
As he's
Don't do this.
as he's pulled you down, and it immediately switched to like just gripping you like around the throat, chokehold style. Just kind of just reach back and grab at him and just whisper "fuck off." He just goes, "Nah, mate, don't work on me." It sounds almost like someone putting on a voice. But
Or doing an accent.
yeah, but if does that end your turn? Because that was your action.
That's all I got. Can't move.
Okay, that brings us to Joffrey.
Oh boy, I'm gonna stand up.
Absolutely.
I have 15. I have
Yes,
15
you have
feet of
15
movement.
Let's get the fuck out of there.
I would
Shit's on
get out of the
fire.
wagon.
Kill this fucker.
Can I move with my 15 to this square?
Yes, absolutely. The wagon is not so okay. The wagon is essentially 7 feet up, so it's essentially for rules as written 5 foot drop, which means no falling prone, no whatever. You're all good. So yes, you can move there.
Okay. Joffrey just kind of awkwardly lifts himself over the ledge, drops down, walks over into this space, and just kind of looks around. Looks to the left, looks to the right. And he looks over to the one who's dragging Derry. He's like, stop it! And he's gonna firebolt him.
Please roll a hit.
That is an 11 plus 7 for an 18.
18 hits. Roll for damage.
Okay. Max damage 10.
Good God, he's looking very rough.
Not dead.
No.
No, he's not dead.
SMD my D.
Suck my dick, my dude, or suck my dick, my dick.
Suck
right the
my
second
dude, my
time.
dick.
Okay. Anyway, so as you hop over and just like stop it, flick out a fireball towards him, strikes him, and you watch as like the fur kind of mantle it takes around the shoulders just bursts alight before hissing out into cinders. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Do a little dance. No, this is something I want to do.
A little help here.
Give him a thumbs down.
Okay, so if there's nothing else you want to do, that'll bring us to the top of the round. Now, I need to make this bigger. There's 2 squares. Quite a lot. Well, it's not actually there, because it does need to move over one. Because the hedge is catching ablaze now.
Oh no.
Every top of the round, 2 squares. That brings us to Spitzer.
Okay. So then. Alright, I'm in range of this guy, so I can't. I was gonna move around him, but nah. I mean,
You can okay.
No.
So
No, I
okay.
shouldn't.
Are you talking about the guy with the whips?
yes.
So if you can move here and then to the next diagonal without provoking attack of opportunity. Whips are 10 feet, so you can move within 5 feet spaces without provoking those opportunities.
Yes. I was more or less thinking of moving here.
Oh, that would provoke it.
Yeah. And so I'm not going to. Unless I'm some sort of masochist. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna whack the guy in front of me with my warhammer.
Absolutely.
Despite supposed behind him. They had this whole
Absolutely.
time. I just have not brought it up.
What does your warhammer look like, my friend?
Almost. It's not really like a double-sided warhammer. Like one of it's kind of like chipped off, kind of more or less looks like a maul, as it's trying to replicate the look of like a meteor, you could say. As much like a meteor, he's gonna try and wham it down on the boy in front of him. That's gonna be. Oh, whoopsie daisy, 11. I love my rolls.
11. Oh, I got the dice. 11 to the one with the whips, or the one that's just pulled out their sword. Red or purple?
Yes, just go over right here.
I'm not currently looking at the roll 20 because I'm looking for my dice.
Yes, I said 11.
Okay. No,
I'm
okay.
assuming it doesn't hit.
Well, who are you trying to hit? Is what I'm asking. I didn't
Oh,
catch.
red man. Man in front of me.
Red. Unfortunately, that does miss. Yes.
I mean, yeah, it's
Where the
11. It's relatively
Where
low.
the fuck is my
so.
dice going? Oh, there it is. Yeah, we're going under the table. Yeah. I got it.
Just get
I'm
another
victorious.
dice. You
I have
fight.
so many d6s. I don't know why I had a mission for that. Okay, is there anything else you would like to do?
You know what? Fuck it. We ball. Opportunity attack from this guy as I'm gonna try and move over here.
Who has reaction back yet?
I mean, did take his
Use-
turn.
Yeah, so he's got his reaction back.
Yes.
So yes, he will take an attack opportunity against you.
Please
That
do.
misses with 13 total.
Woo! All I can do is I
What
just
a-
kind of deflect it off
as you-
the shield.
As you go to like move away, the whip just comes lashing out. And you just bring the shield and bat it aside.
Yeah, so now I'm
s-
over here. And I'm just
Yes.
and just gonna hit Joffrey with back of his elbow. Did you hear me, damn it? Just come over here.
Okay.
Delightful.
What a
Uh,
man.
And I will not be using my bonus action. I'm gonna save my reaction with Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay, so if that ends your turn, that brings us to the homie in red, who is going to take his little
Oh,
short
he's
sword.
still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Gross. Die, please.
This is the guy that's not been hit.
He's
He's not been hit yet.
cool.
He's not being hit.
No. That's a
Gotta
natural
fix
20
that.
to hit you, Spencer.
Oh, yep.
Christ.
Uh-oh.
It's a short sword, so maybe it won't be too scary. That is
Stop
14
that, though.
points. 14 points of slashing damage.
Downsies.
Oh god.
Downsies.
Rest in
Spicer is down.
piss.
And
I'm
that
incapacitated by 2 temp HP.
your aura is gone, by the way. You can close
Yes.
that for now.
That's what's gonna do, but I'm a bit busy marking down on my sheet. Thank you.
This seems to be a recurring thing with level 2 for you, Pine.
It
No,
very
no,
much
no.
is.
Yeah. So you, Joffrey, you turn around like, okay, and watch as he, like, Spicer immediately just falls as this
Oh, shit.
sting of steel comes through the air, and you see the one with the longbow slung around them, eyes just gleaming purple as they dart around the side of him and come up ready to
No.
essentially
No,
thrust
no, no,
him.
no, no, no.
Now bring us to Cerinthus. Because he doesn't have multiple attacks with his melee weapons.
Okay, so gonna move 10 feet here, 5 feet here. That's 15 out of 40. Move another 15. So move another 10, so 25 out of 40. Move another 10, 35 out of 40. Okay. I'm gonna throw a dart at him. Actually, question. Given that Spitzer is down,
You
Ugh.
cannot see them through the. Oh no, the hedge is low. What am I talking about? Okay,
I'm also on a
Phineas.
gravestone.
I am so sorry. I, for some reason, in my head, put the hedges higher, so you didn't get to do your attacks. I'm terribly sorry. That's my fault. It's very late and I'm tired. Apologies, but yes, you can throw a
It's
dart.
fine. I'll just never forgive you. It's a blood feud now.
Okay, I accept.
Yay! Blood feud, blood feud, blood feud, blood feud.
I
Anyway,
accept, and I'll remember
can
that for
I
Tuesday.
see? Uh-oh.
Nope.
Do I
revoked
see
the
this
blood
guy?
feud.
What are you trying
Do
to
I
say?
see this guy or not?
The homie with the short sword. No, the wagon is in the way. You do see the
tall is the
individual
wagon?
the whips. So when you are stood,
I'm on a tombstone
see.
right now.
you're on a two. Apologies. Yes, you can see him. You just have half cover.
Half. Is it worth it?
Put the bot
It's
back in
worth it.
here.
Real.
Yeah, I have like +7 to my attacks. That'll be fine. I want you to come look at this, Willow.
Natural 20.
At disadvantage, that is gonna be a 23
Why is
to
it?
hit.
Oh yeah, out of range. 23 to hit.
The other one was a natural 20.
That hits. Roll for damage. I'm gonna give Sorrenthes permanent disadvantage.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
It's a D4 plus piercing. What's up?
I'm mad.
What's up?
I could have used poison spray, but actually, no, fuck it. Darts are more reliable. Ooh, max damage. That's gonna be 9 points of piercing as since this takes this very finely crafted dart and just throws it with one very laconic flick of the wrist at the guy standing over Spitzer. And with that, how tall is this hedge, DM?
5 feet high.
Cool.
I'm gonna
Could
clarify that
I
here and now.
effectively,
5 feet high.
could I, given I have 5 remaining feet of movement, jump down between these two tombstones and just crouch down effectively?
Yes.
Delightful. I do that.
As the dart strikes, how much damage is that, sir? I'm terribly sorry. I'm all over the place tonight.
That was max damage, so 4 plus 5. 9.
Okay. So, as the dart strikes true and you crouch down, does that end your turn?
Yes.
Okie dokie. That brings us to the melee boys.
Not the melee
Spawn.
boys.
Who is
What
just
melee
gonna
boys do what melee boys do.
move around
The melee boy.
and is gonna go for Joffrey.
Boy in melee. My compliments to your weapon.
A 9 misses. 21 hits, I'm assuming.
Oh, I can't even shield that son of a bitch. Yeah.
I accidentally rolled the
Do we,
damage
do we
die.
not
and I
have
got the
temp
lowest
HP
number
anymore? Because he went.
possible.
No, he's down.
No. The
Get
oil
him
lasts till I'm
up.
incapacitated. And I could-
Spitzer is down. He's incapacitated. So I accidentally rolled the damage die, but rolling is rolling. It net lands normally on the table. So it's 4 points of slashing to you.
Yippee!
Only. As he comes like dancing around, twirls whips twice. One strikes out towards your feet, which you jerk back from, and the other, as you're kind of looking down instinctively, goes and just slices down the top of your head. And
That is the noise he
Uh,
makes.
That's
I love Joffrey.
He's such a
the
bitch. I love
one-
him.
the one holding
delightful.
Derry is going to let you go and attempt to do a shove attack to knock you prone. So I
Okay.
need you to roll an acrobatics or athletics check. Derry, your choice.
Acrobatics, please and thank you. Is a 19.
Succeeds. As he lets you go, you're no longer grappled.
Yippee!
Attempts to just kind of shoulder charge you and just slam you into the carriage wall. And you've been in roughhousing once or twice. You just take it on the forearms and roll with it, and are fine. That ends his turn. And that brings us to Phineas. So Phineas, I'm terribly sorry. You can see over the hedge. The wagon is tall enough, so if they're behind it, they're not in your line of sight.
so I can't see homie right here.
You cannot see
Unless
Helmer
you're
right
on
there.
one of the tombstones,
Unless you stand up on one of the tombstones.
which you are now, I believe.
Which I am.
They are.
Yes, but half cover for him.
Okay. I have a high enough to hit. Plus this guy's hunter's marked, which doesn't do anything for mine to hit, but I need to risk it.
It's extra damage, though.
It is. Okay. This is. It's a natural 20, but I'm mad.
Why are you mad?
Don't be
It's a
mad.
natural 20!
Okay.
Be
Why are you
glad.
Doing-
mad?
I don't know. I
Why
long
are
for
you
the
mad?
struggle. I long for the struggle!
Okay, so roll your damage. And no, I
Girl,
just
chill.
modified
You're
double
gonna
it.
get the struggle. We all are.
So 1d6 for hunter's mark. 1d8 for longbow. I think. Unless I'm wrong. Yeah. That vanished into the void. Okay, that's 7, 6, 13, 26, 30.
To hit homie in red?
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you want to do this? Wait.
Does he-
To clarify here, I'm assuming lethal.
Yeah, I didn't clarify it, so
Yeah, they didn't clarify.
Also magical damage. I'm just fucking around. I'm making a joke because the monk has the highest body count and he wants to be non-lethal. Pointed at him and laughed. Superman doesn't know his strength.
I'm out of it and tired and forgot to declare non-lethal
I'm
damage.
fucking
but
around.
yeah,
You're all good.
it is
You've
what
got
it is.
you've got one of them alive. That's one mouthful of information.
Oh
Anyway,
well.
how do you want to do this, Phineas?
right through the larynx. Fling!
What the fuck is the larynx?
Throat.
Through
Throat.
the throat.
Okay.
Right through the throat as he
Point him and
bats
laugh,
down.
biology.
As he
So
bats down the
so
funny
he
elephant
throws your
man.
arrow.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
he takes it to the throat.
So Joffrey, you watch as he comes around to the side, ready to thrust at you, and an arrow just comes whistling through the air and pierces through the throat. And what ends up happening is he is just struck backward, and you watch as he kind of skids across the ground slightly, as he is now slain.
And we're moving Hunter's Mark to. Are we keeping the captain alive?
Yeah, you already have one of them alive, so it's up to you guys.
But
I mean, we don't
can
even really
keep more
know
alive.
who you are, so like, you know.
Yeah, why would you want to? Why would?
To the captain.
What are you doing?
Moving Hunter's Mark to the captain.
Okay. The captain now has a broken heart. What else?
And gonna move. I think it's 10, 15. 5? Get around the wagon?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I do have to go soon. I have just realized what time it is.
So, does that end your turn?
Yes.
Okay, that brings us to Derry with Joffrey on deck.
Gonna mind sliver this guy. Give me an intelligence saving throw, please.
God. That is an 11.
All right. 2 points of psychic damage.
I need to remember who is.
Owie owie. What the fuck
He
is
has
that
1
thing?
HP, doesn't he?
Yes.
Oh.
That's what I fucking
boo.
thought.
Fuck off.
I was looking because I didn't, for some reason, I didn't mark down which of the melee's hit points were which, and then I realized, oh wait, no, I can just look and see when Joffrey did his firebolt, and yeah, this guy has 1 HP now, but he fails.
Boo, cringe.
Right. So takes 2 points of psychic damage, and on his next saving throw, he gets to roll 1d4 and subtract that from it. So
No, you roll that 1d4, my man.
Yeah.
oh, why?
I'll remind
Yeah, I
you, don't
guess I
worry.
do.
Okay, so if does that end your turn? Do you want to move? What do you want to do?
I also rolled a 2 on that, so -2. I'll just move the fuck over here.
Oh no! Oh God! Why did you move there? No!
You got this, Joffrey.
I
don't
was
worry.
gonna do a line. It was a perfect diagonal line, and I. Son of a bitch.
Okay, Derry, if that ends your turn, that'll bring us to Joffrey.
God, I'm so mad now!
What were you
I don't know what
do?
you
I
can
was
do.
gonna do a breath weapon in a line, and then you fucking moved into the line!
You can
I
do it
didn't
as
know you had a
cone, though.
fucking line breath fire thing.
How
I-
big is it? You can do it as a cone, no?
No,
do it as a
it's a
cone.
line.
It's a 30-foot line that is 5 feet wide.
Really?
Yes.
I always thought it was a
I mean-
cone.
It was
Huh?
for PHB. PHB, yes. But it also depends on the
Oh.
dragon itself.
I'm gonna roll a perception check for Joffrey. Yeah, that's a nat 1. He's not registering the fact that you moved. As he reaches a hand up to his head and he comes away with playing goes, "You hit me." I'm bleeding. And and he kind of just walks forward to the guy. Like, I can't believe you. Oh, and he just kind of like unfocused gaze just kind of walks. This is so indignant. And he turns and he breath weapons him in a line.
Oh no.
Okay, but okay, does the line clarify up to? In a 30-foot line that's 5 feet wide, it does not clarify up to. Okay, that is unfortunate.
Oh no.
Right.
So yes, you will need a Derry to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep, and so did the two boys.
Cool.
Also, Joffrey, if you want, you can step 5 feet backwards and still be in his attack opportunity range. Like, you're still fine.
Okay,
It's 10 feet of range.
sure.
Well, I rolled a natural 1
Oh, good God.
or 5.
Oh, for
I'm
heaven.
gonna hone this down. They both rolled natural ones.
Damn!
It's ones all the way down.
It is. It really is. So, okay, how do you want to kill the first one? The second one, sorry. The second one's on.
He just hears a, and if he turns to look in the direction of the boss man, he just sees this torrent of acidic fluid fly and just silhouette him and continue forward, and it splashes him in his front and melts him as it deals 5 points of damage.
Alright, I believe that knocks you unconscious.
Did you say 5 points?
5 whole points.
The exact number of my current hit points. My favorite number. I'm unconscious.
Austin, I would have let you lie. You could have said 4.
I don't. The dice wanted you fucking dead. I don't know what you want from me. What? What's so funny?
I just need a moment.
What's so
This
fucking
entire
funny?
situation.
If this ends in a TPK, I'm so sorry.
This won't end in a TPK.
You could have just
with
killed
life.
him.
Oh shit, the spreading.
Yeah,
fire.
why didn't you kill me, DM?
I need a minute.
You good there? I mean,
Oh god, he's doing the
so far
Morbius
this
laugh.
fight's gone. No, he just does his little goblin laugh. It's fine. So far the fight's going great. I accidentally killed 2 people.
Okay,
One of the guys
top of the
down
round.
because
Spicer,
PM.
please roll your.
No, top. If it's top of down, does the fire not
I
spread?
know about the fire.
Hello.
Spicer.
Why you do that? I'll roll it.
Yep,
Hopefully
roll your
they've got
death
a
save.
fund to restore these hedges.
I
14.
don't think they do.
1 success.
Like a hedge fund.
Okay. Sorry, I'm still caught off guard by that. That brings us to Serenthus.
Okay. So, so difficult terrain, get up on the tombstone, so that's 10 feet. 20 to get on the hedge, correct?
Difficult terrain as well, yes. You can't get on the hedge, you move through the hedge.
Okay, so that's difficult terrain. How much difficult is it difficult terrain? Is it difficult terrain up to here?
Up to here. This little, yeah.
Okay, so 20, 30, and this would be normal, like,
Yes.
terrain. So, 35, and... Yeah, I'm out of key points.
Yeah.
And then do nothing.
It feels bad,
Exactly.
don't it?
It sucks. Wait, is getting on the boxes difficult terrain?
No.
Okay. Lovely.
Ooh, keep.
How's this guy looking?
Aw.
Rough.
Enjoy. Dart. Okay, so that's gonna be 14 plus 7, 21 to hit.
Hits.
And that's max damage again for 9 points of piercing.
How do you want
And
to
I
do this?
forgot to declare non-lethal.
Let's fuck. Let's fucking go.
Just to move the sessions back like by 2 hours so that I actually can be vague. Here's the thing. My brain is awake enough to, figure out what it's gonna do and all that shit and, play the character. My brain is
how
not
do you wanna
awake
do
enough
this?
to figure out.
You just have to
that-
go soon, so how do you want to do this?
I think upon seeing everything go down and seeing both Spicer and Derry unconscious, just
I don't know how Daria went down. It's a complete mystery.
There's acid sizzling on my skin. It could have been
Snake.
anyone.
oh,
I
stop
saw the
acid.
whole thing.
Gross. And just lines up a dart and throws it. And I'd say that it's not so much a case of him necessarily aiming so much as the guy having, acid just splashed in his face happens to turn away to the side as he
Absolutely.
is met face first
So,
to an arrow
when
to
you watch,
dart.
as you throw the dart, you watch as he kind of like clawing acid out of his helm, turns and just catches a flare of light off of Spicer's fallen shield from the dome above, goes like glaring backwards, and the dart just strikes him right between the eyes and sinks in, and he falls. And that is where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Fucking
Can
got
I at
him.
least, if we're out of initiative, could I
No, I'm
please-
assuming you're stabilizing them. That's completely fine.
Yeah, I am moving to Spencer
I have
first.
a
Could I
good
roll to
berry.
quickly stabilize?
One second. We'll consider them stabilized. Wait till next session.
Yeah.
Till
I mean, no, we have to roll to stabilize them.
honestly, I would say that's in combat. Out of combat, I wouldn't
Oh, okay.
really require that because I would consider you to take your time enough to stabilize them in proper.
We take our time enough to let them die.
All right, roll those death saves for every minute you take.
For every
For-
6.
Actually, no, 6 seconds. Yeah, 6 seconds. My bad. Yeah.
not a minute.
All right, for 6 seconds, that's gonna be a nat 20. I'm up. Biter gets up on zone.
You're all good. That's a 17.
But anyway,
I just rolled.
I know the session was just combat, but unfortunately, we did need to get through
It's fine.
a decent amount.
That's how a lot
the
of
next session-
combat sessions turn out.
It is indeed. But next session, we will be introducing everyone to everyone. We'll be dealing with the ramifications of potentially spewing acid on the people you are on a job with, and your
hit me.
one unconscious enemy.
I love what alive.
And there's fire.
I don't
But-
know
There's
what
nothing in
was
my
job.
expected. I was
We-
struck.
There's fire.
1 second. We don't level up.
Oh, hell yeah.
Remember,
Yeah,
Sorry, did you say
baby,
level up?
that's
Did you say
what I'm
level up?
waiting for.
remember.
Did you say my favorite word,
max-
level up?
Yeah, 1 second. Remember, max health for level 3.
Will, I need you to
Um,
bestow me my subclass.
I will in a second. Max health for level 3. Joffrey, remember you learn 2 spells per level.
You're all free.
But you can only prepare 1. Yes.
What? I don't know. It'll say on the D&D Beyond sheet. But
No.
Joffrey just learns 2 spells per level as wizards do.
Moonbeam.
Funk.
I also need you to bestow upon me my subclass.
What is the Draconic Disciple, Lunar? Are you learning? I'm assuming you're learning Draconic.
That's the option it gives me.
It's Draconic or one other language of your choice.
What? Oh? Oh
Do you want to
shit,
take some
for
time to think
real?
about it?
I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah, do you want to take some time to think about it?
No, I'm taking Draconic for thematic
okay.
reasons.
Reload
But I
your
can
sh-
also choose that for myself. You just need to select my subclass. Okay.
I've done it. So reload your sheet.
4, fly, 30 hit points. Let's go.
Anya, it was Swarm Keeper, correct?
Gloomstalker, actually. I changed my mind.
Gloomstalker. Absolutely.
Oh,
Gloomstalker. You
interesting.
have optional features turned on. Wonderful.
I do. I'm keeping favorite enemy, though.
Hehehe.
Oh, that's fine.
Elemental damage. Here I come.
So,
Man.
that's the whole entire session.
Real.
If any of you need me to add anything to your sheets in terms of spells, subclasses, whatever, please let me know and I'll do it. But thank you all very much for coming. I really, really appreciate it. I'll see you all next week. Again, sorry I was a little bit all over the place this
All
session.
good.
Mindset was being shit. But thank you all very much.
I am sorry for vomiting
you.
on you.
No, it
We'll
was
talk about
funny.
this
You should
later.
do it
Yes.
more.